All right, let's begin. It's real. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're really, where is Hal? Where? There we go. Got tweaked the. I forgot like what music to play for this, so I was like, I don't know. Luigi's Mansion seems good. Let me say hello to everyone though, real quick. Let me do that. How you doing, Moss? Congratulations on your first. How you doing, nobody? How you doing, ours? And yeah, hell yeah, indeed. And how you doing, Jay? How you doing, Cersei? How you doing, Lucas Fox? How you doing, Steve? How you doing, Kyo? And how you doing, Burrito? How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, we're gonna. I feel bad because I was like, it's weird because mentally I'm like, yes, I know what a hot topic looks like on the inside, right? Like obviously. Like, but it was just really, really, really hard to find one that was like a good era, if that makes any sense. Like, I tried to find any interior to a hot topic, and like, I found the Scott Pilgrim one, which is about as far back as I got because it's just like mostly like modern hot topic pictures now. And how you doing, Jonah? How you doing? Yeah, I think I'll explain a little bit before we actually start too, as well. I will. Oh yeah, no. After you get a certain age, booze just hurts. How you doing, Charlie? How you doing? How you doing? I was a hot top like poser goth mall kid. I will absolutely own up to that 100%. I liked the clothing and I liked the media and I liked everything, but I was not a sad boy. I was a happy boy. I had nice feelings all the time. Before I explain what the fuck is going on, though, I feel let's you know, I dressed up for the occasion. I'm nice and gothic, so let's go ahead and do a little peek. Who's that? Who's that? It's me. You recognize me? Hi. Hello. Ah. It's hard. This costume absolutely fucking. Hold on. Let me wait for the mute thing. How you doing, Starfire? How you doing? Oh shit. Also, I need to do a viewer rewards thing. Hold on. I don't mind the ears. The ears are fine. I can handle the ears. I just remember that I have like. Let me turn off. I gotta turn off. Hairstyle, mimic mode, apron. There we go. Now we should all be Gucci. There we go. Did he ad break? Glasses is fine too. There we go. You guys are ruining my scary costume. All right. Once I make sure that the ad break has been delayed, I will do the rest of the reveal. Oh, you got it real bad then. Yeah, God, the last time I interacted with My Immortal of any real thing, like what, it's been a while. It's been a couple of years since I have looked. There we go. It's been muted. Paused, I mean. Here we go. And how you doing, Jekyll? How you doing? Yes, this is the rest of you guys. I am Vampire. Yeah. You know, I figured I would like, you know, kick it lazy style, just be big chillin'. I'm just gonna big chill. You know, you gotta lean back. I got my cool cape. Gotta vent my chest. You know, it gets warm. I also like zoom out. Ari did, yeah, she did ages ago, which is funny because I wanted to, and then she did one, and I was like, well, I can't do one now. Mind you, hers is gonna have a lot more production value. Mine is definitely gonna be a lot more of like funny voices and whatnot. Yeah, here's the full. Oh nope, not. This is the full costume. You don't get more than this. This is where it caps out. But yeah, this is me. This is me, the cozy vampire. It's also funny because I did not have to play around with the skin settings very much because I'm already a pale fuck. It was pretty great. It was pretty great. But yes, this is let me. I think this is like the maximal size. Yeah, there we go. We'll go for more like horror pie. More like, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up. Where are my legs? Listen. Sometimes you have to unscrew the legs in order to fit in your costume. Hey, let's go. Mortarian is a great model. If you want something to look moist, though, go get a bottle of acrylic gloss medium. I bought a bottle back in like 2019, and I have never ran out. Oh, I didn't, Jay. I didn't know your son was dressing up as a dinosaur. Oh, that's super sweet. That's super sweet. Hell yeah, let's go. How you doing, Zetai? How you doing? Welcome. Listen, you cause me so much pun grief all the time. I'm allowed to be a little bit cheeky. I'm allowed to have a little bit of fun there. Vampire. Yes, I am vampire filled with puns. Yeah, I'm very happy the way this turned out. I'm gonna say as one of the most not neglected, what's it called? Persecuted species on the planet, a male VTuber. It's so hard to find live 2D costumes. It kind of is, unironically, it's kind of hard to find live 2D costumes because a lot of them are very like, hey, here's a lady who's heavy of tit in a towel, or like, hey, here's a lady who's heavy of tit in a cheerleading outfit, or hey, here's a lady who's very flat but she's in a cheerleading outfit. But every now and then they're like, hey, what about dude costume? How you doing, the man? Welcome. How you doing? Oh yeah, the big Battletech one that had like 3 hexes. I don't know much about Battletech, but fuck yeah, let's go. Or foam sandals. Oh, that's a crock of shit. Oh, four hexes. It's a big boy for sure. That's like, once you reach a certain point with a metal model, it just becomes a weapon. 3 spoopy 5 me. Hell yeah. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. But yes, hopefully everyone's been having a good time. So, for people who do not know what tonight is, I've been asked for a while to do some more fanfic stuff, which I mean, it was the like the lightest of prodding. It was the lightest of prodding. Listen, I like reading jank fanfic, and this is sort of like one of the most infamous ones. This is My Immortal. I forget who the author is. This is kind of a weird one too. Okay, this is by Tara Gillespie. Tara Gillespie, apparently. No. This is a Harry Potter fan fiction, but it is... I'm gonna say this is Harry Potter fan fiction in like the loosest possible way. If she's only doing light prodding, you gotta step up that game. You gotta step up that game. Where I'm sure, like the people remember. I don't even really hear the term Mary Sue very much anymore. I don't like. They definitely still exist in fiction and stuff, but I don't think I hear it as much as I used to. But for people who are not aware, a Mary Sue is usually like a character. It doesn't always have to be a self-insert, but a lot of time is that they show up in a fan fiction and then everyone loves them. It was named after, I believe, a character by that name who was in like a Star Trek fan fiction, like the OG series, where like everybody loved her, and I think she was macking on Kirk and or Spock. I don't know. There's a lot of macking on people. And like, you know, that one was probably like not that big of a deal. This one is like the most hot topic goth edge of the, I believe, like early to mid 2000s. It was old. This. I don't remember how old My Immortal is. Hold on. How old is it? It's gonna be. We're gonna have some 2006. So, oh my God, it's gonna be 20 years old next year. Fuck! God damn it. How you doing, Chris? How you doing? Yeah, everyone loves them. They're super powerful, or they're like so sexy or whatever that they can, like, you know, stop fights or whatever. We'll find out. How you doing? How you doing, Horror Loving? Nice. Oh, that was a good snap. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, where I'm prepping everybody for what My Immortal is. Also, I'm realizing I should move one help. Move Twitch one over here. Well, let's move that and shrink you nerds a little bit. I'm just mostly realizing just because like there we go. Something like that. Yippee, let's go. You nerds can all be big chillin' over here. Many of them are gray knights. True. I mean, technically there's the term Gary Stew for like males, but I don't care. Like I'm I'm one of those people that like whenever they try to like I'm a proud internet person, and whenever it's like I'll say jerking it gender neutral. I'm like, well, like it doesn't need to be a separate term. You could just say Mary Sue for a dude and it's fine. It's cool. It's whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I need a little bit. Yeah. The plan is I don't believe I'm going to get through all of My Immortal today because breaks and context and whatnot. Marty too. I think it's one of those things that because it's unofficial, no one has ever really like solidified which like variation they want. Hey, let's go. Got that hype train. Oh no. Oh no, everything's real jerky for me. Everything real jerky for you guys? I think that like hype train broke me. What's happening here? What's happening here? There we go. How you doing, Linguini? Welcome. There we go. I think we're oh no. What's happening? I don't have any OBS. This sucks. I think I'm going to need to do a restart. I think I'm going to need to do a restart real quick. This is getting real bad. And I'm not doing anything. I don't know. Hold on. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me do a BRB restart. No, it's coming on my end, I believe. I think there was like a Windows update that was kind of fucked, and I think I have to do a. Okay. I'm gonna have to restart. This will be really quick. Luckily, it's getting done now. It's getting done now instead of later. So hold on. I will. Let me. How you doing, Mantis? How you doing? Hold on. I will be right back. I'm having some very light technical difficulties. There we go. There we go. All right. I gotta restart going and be Okay. I think we're back. Yippee! You can't say you think I died when I just came back. I see how it is. All right, yeah, hold on. Yeah. Okay, everyone get your various firsts and whatnot. Yippee! Okay. Hold on. Let me end the BRB warning. There we go. Yes, get your glorious points. You got to. It's the consolation prize for me having to restart. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. So it got chunky, and then when I restarted, there was like 3 updates. So be like that. Thank you for the subs, Zetai. Yeah. Luckily, usually when stuff like that happens, it's like pretty an easy fix. Usually I can just restart and everything will be hunky dory. Save the Discord. We back. And then hopefully YouTube people, I think I lost the YouTube people. They'll be back though. They'll be back. Yes, completely new stream without ads. Yippee. And I think I got my music. You guys can hear me because I can see the mic going. Oh, I think I need to do something. I do need to do isolated audio. What's that? Properties. I think I can just fix that because I don't want you guys to miss out on the great Luigi's Mansion jams. There we go. Over damn time, as I say, it's about damn time. You know, I hit you with that dinosaur bit earlier, so I can't give you any real actual shit. I can't give you any real actual shit. Yeah, it usually is. Usually just turn it off. Like, there was like one time where straight up I thought like my audio interface died. And I was like, man, that's fucked up. It's fucked up that my audio interface died. I'm gonna have to buy a new one. And I was like, nah, I just restarted. It was cool. It was cool. And how you doing, Yogmoth? Welcome. Yeah, this is a live 2D. That's a really cool. We live in like a very like the whiz bang wow VTubers are new and novel creatures is definitely like that's not true anymore. But the really cool thing is that like the tech is in a really cool spot where you could just casually just get like a cool live 2D outfit, like as just a thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty legit. People, I believe that. I believe that. I would believe that service is real. All right. I don't think I got any more preamble. Maybe. I don't know. I technically got 3 minutes. I have a Focusrite Scarlet 2 i4. It's fine. Like, it's one of those things that at the time was like, this is the one you get. And I was like, okay. Because that's basically everything to do with like painting. I got it before like cameras and stuff like that. I usually just like, I don't know. I got a Shure SM7B because for a while they're like, this is the microphone you need. And I was like, okay. And I got it. And I think overall, like, there's like probably tweaks I could do to my audio. But like, I think overall, as far as like VTuber mic stuff goes, I think I'm like reasonably legit. I don't have a strong desire to mail shit to anyone. I'm not surprised you have that on speed dial, but like, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that, at least right now anyway. But yeah, let's see. Any other, okay, so this is also like, so this is, I think before everything got fucky wucky. Yes? Yeah, I think there's like better ones now, but Focusrite Scarlet was sort of like yeah, this is like, you know, you can get this going. This will be good. And at least so far it has not failed me yet. So it's been legit. I think there's better ones for the same price range you can buy now. How you doing, K-Mappy? How you doing? How's it going, everybody? Thank you for coming back. Every time I have to restart a stream, I fear. I have the fear in my heart. And it looks like that fear is unfounded. So one interesting thing about this is that like there is a theory that this fan fiction was written by multiple people, and you'll find out why. It's a really like, I'm gonna go through the case that like I fully believe that the original couple of chapters were real. Yeah, you know, I should ping everyone. Let me know. Elf be streaming. Alerts. Stream is back, baby. There we go. But yeah, so yeah, that's neat. It's yeah, we'll find out. Anyway, you know what? I think no more delay. I like how it's like every delayed thing on my computer is popping up. Like, no, I do not need this other stuff. But yeah, let's get the real spooky music. Are you ready? You're like this is the thing where it's like I'm of the camp that I believe that My Immortal, the first part was made entirely earnestly. And then the second part was made by someone who was trying to do like mid 2000s trolling. But the kind of person that would do this level of mid 2000s trolling is also insane. Like that's always the thing too when somebody tries to be like funny as a troll on the internet. The classic example is like Chris Chan versus like people like Blue Spike. That was like a weirdo online being a weirdo is entertaining. But somebody online who tries too hard just it comes off as like a douchebag. But also, if you're going to do that, if you're also going to do that kind of thing, you're also like not entirely altogether. I will say this is not my first My Immortal rodeo. It's just been my first time in a couple of years. This is like one of those things I like to come back to. It's a very fun time capsule. But you know what? Let's get this shindig going. Let's get this shindig going. I believe it's sincere, but like it's a little. Let's see. There we go. Yep. Uh-oh. Okay, we good. I'm also gonna have it on screen, and I'm gonna try to read it as close to accurate as possible. My Immortal by Tara Gillespie. I'm always gonna fuck that up. I'm also gonna try to read this as close to possible as the dialogue, so this should be fun. And annotation. Special thanks, get it? Cause I'm goffik to my GF, ew, not in that way, Raven Bloody Tears 666, for helping me with the story and spelling, you rock. Just in your the love of my present life, you rock too, MCR rocks. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of older style elite speak, so strap the fuck in, everyone. Hi, my name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way, and I have long ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes like limpid tears, and a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee. If you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here! I'm not related to Gerard Way, but I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. That's the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, by the way. Yeah, I'm going to be, a lot of fanfiction I show you guys are kind of like slightly underground. Like, I don't think too many people are doing Shakespeare Hemingway, but this one has made rounds. This one has made rounds. Let's see. I'm a vampire, but my teeth are straight and white. I have pale white skin. Thank you for the reading glasses. I need this. Actually, that's the one thing. I do got good vision. Amy Lee is the lead singer of, Evanescence, there we go. That's a My Immortal, that's not right. My Immortal is an Evanescence song, which is very funny. you can't leave though, everyone you gotta, oh, if you're laughing now, it's gonna get so much worse. It's gonna be great. I'm also a witch, and I go to a magic school called Hogwarts in England, where I'm in the 7th year. I'm 17. I'm a goth, in case you couldn't tell, and I wear mostly black. I love Hot Topic and buy all my clothes from there. For example, today I was wearing a black corset with matching lace around it and black leather miniskirt, pink fishnets, and black combat boots. I was wearing black lipstick, white foundation, black eyeliner, and red eyeshadow. I was walking outside Hogwarts. It was snowing and raining, so there was no sun, which I was very happy about. A lot of preps stared at me. I put my middle finger up at them. And, you know, this is the Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way is going to change in appearance a lot, but I don't have a huge amount of visual guides, but I have some. Now, a lot of these are going to be classic ones from the interwebs, which are just like Harry Potter characters with like their stuff darkened. So for good old Ebony, I decided to make a perfect visual representation of her. And everybody knows that, like, you know, I'm a mini painter and I have a very limited artistic skill set. So I decided to make her in the medium that made sense to me, which was WWE 2K19. All right, so there we go. Here's our beautiful protagonist. There she is. You know, built like a brick shithouse, like she always does. Now I'm going to be covering the text, and don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Hey, Ebony, shouted a voice. I looked up. It was Draco Malfoy. What's up, Draco? I asked. Nothing, he said shyly, but then I heard my friends call me and I had to go away. Is it good? Please tell me, Fangs. Oh, yeah, I need Draco on there too. Here we go. I know, Beauty and Grace. See, everybody else has a lot of these, like, Draco's like the one that they don't ever modify because, like, you know, he's already gothic kind of ish. Perfect. Actual size too, because, you know, people on the internet tell me they like size difference couples, and I understand. This is what they want. I know what people on the internet want. I'm covering everything. It's fine. Chapter 2. Thanks to Bloody Tears 666 for helping me with the chapter. BTW prep, stop flaming my story. Okay, everyone. I see you in my chat flaming her story, and you gotta stop that shit. You gotta stop that shit. How you doing, Robert? How you doing? Came from real peak fiction hours. I don't think Draco's there anymore. It's fine. always keep the goat herself. Fuck, I'm sipping my soda. You better drink your drink now, because this is gonna be a lot of just like power spitting. Yeah, exactly. That's what the internet wants. That sounds right. I'm sure that's true. The next day, I woke up in my bedroom. It was snowing and raining again. I opened the door of my coffin and drank some blood from a bottle I had. My coffin was black ebony. Inside it was a hot pink velvet with black lace on the ends. I got out of my coffin and took my giant MCR t-shirt, which I use for pajamas. Instead, I put on a black leather dress, a pentagram necklace, combat boots, black fish fishnets on. I put on 4 pairs of earrings in my pierced ears and put my hair in a kind of messy bun. My friend Willow, Raven, this is you, woke up and then grinned at me. She flipped her long, waist-length raven black hair with pink streaks and opened her forest green eyes. She put on her Marilyn Manson t-shirt with a black mini, fishnets, and pointy high-heeled boots. We put on our makeup, black lipstick, white foundation, and black eyeliner. So what have we learned about the story so far? Boy, if you guys like description of clothes, yeah, I also totally forgot Willow. Don't worry. That won't be, there's, foreshadowing is a literary device. There we go. Yeah, it's like, this is like, it's dumb. And I was never a fan fiction writer or reader, really. My friends in high school were. They were, I was legitimately the one dude that hung out with a pack of, like, honest to God Fujoshi. Like, there are multiple times that I would hang out with my Fujoshi friends after school. One of them had a car before I did. And we would go places and just hang out at her house. And she would be blasting the tomato song from fucking Italia. Like, buono tomato, something. It's, every now and then I get like, I can't replicate it very well, but I get like a vague memory of it stuck in my head. And I can't get it out. And it's hard to explain to, like, what are you trying to hum, Hal? I can't say that I'm humming a Hitalia song, for I will be cast upon the rocks. Yeah. Oh yeah. All these are Space Marine codices. Like, these are all codex. These are all just I think I'm having brain issues because I can't remember the Blood Angels. These are all just like Blood Angel successor chapters. OMFG, I saw you talking to Draco Malfoy yesterday, she said excitedly. Yeah, so? I said, blushing. Do you like Draco? She asked me as we were out in the Slytherin common room and into the Great Hall. No, I so fucking don't, I shouted. Yeah, right, she exclaimed. Just then, Draco walked up to me. Hi, he said. Hi, I replied furtively. Guess what? He said. What? I asked. Well, Good Charlotte are having a concert at Hogsmeade, he told me. Oh my fucking God, I screamed. I love GC. They're my favorite band, besides MCR. Well, do you want to go with me? He asked. I gasped. Scare still gonna be working. Hey, let's go. It's okay. You can, I'm giving you skills for that. I'm preparing you, Robert. Also, Jonah, best of luck on that 2-hour bullshit video. That sounds fucking brutal. Yeah, that's what fan fiction does. Yeah, I would argue that even back then, Hot Topic was poser goth, but I'm not gonna lie, I still loved it. I have not been to one in many years. I almost kind of want to go, but like malls are dead, and Hot Topics only live in malls, so I don't know where a Hot Topic is. It's been a bit though. But yeah, so this is a really sad thing. So I was looking for Hot Topic backgrounds and I saw a modern one. And you know what they had, everybody? They had a wall of Funko Pops. Isn't that fucked up? The idea of Funko, I mean, I'm going to be honest with myself and say that that's probably a place that would make sense to sell Funko Pops. That, like, even back in the day, I would have seen that. But man, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like the cringe of an Invader Zim shirt, not the cringe of a Funko Pop. Let's see. Stuff Flamin', the story prep's okay. Otherwise, thanks to the Gothic people and the good reviews. Thanks again, Raven. Oh yeah, BTW, I don't own this or the lyrics for good Trollet. There we go. I love good Trollet. On the night of the concert, I put on my black lace-up boots with high heels. Underneath them were ripped red fishnets. Then I put on a black leather mini dress with all this corset stuff on the back and front. I put on my matching fishnets on my arms. I straightened my hair and made it look all spiky. I felt a little depressed then, so I slit one of my wrists. I read a depressing book while I waited for it to stop bleeding, and then I listened to some GC. I don't know. I painted my nails black and put on tons of black eyeliner. Then I put on some black lipstick. I didn't put on foundation because I was pale anyway. I drank some human blood, so I was ready to go to the concert. Also, how you doing? Supremely noise. Yeah, everybody knows that. Like, I'm gonna vamp for a little bit while the ad break is getting ready to go, and yeah, there's like there's. I love that era of internet. They're like, don't mean to copyright infringe. Some people treat that like a magic words. Oh god, I hate Jonah. I hate Funkos so much. There's a used bookstore I like to go to a lot near me, and because they buy used books, they also have like old discarded Funkos that no store wants, and those are the fucking worst. Those are the worst. They're so bad. It's awful. I hate them. I hate them. Yeah, I was talking about that, Robert, or like one of the pictures of a Hot Topic interior. One of the pictures of a Hot Topic interior straight up had a wall of Funkos, and it made me big sad. All right, I think we're out of Agile. I did pause for that, so I think we good. No, do not take me down to Funko Town. Yeah, Matthew, check out my costume. I'm appropriately gothic. Yeah. I like how I got like a nice hand, but you will never notice it because I'm just gonna, it's just behind my braid. It's fine. It's fine. All right, we are back. There we go. I went outside. Draco was waiting there in front of his flying car. He was wearing a Simple Plan t-shirt. They would play at the show too. Baggy black skater pants, black nail polish, and a little eyeliner. A lot of cool boys wear it, okay? Do you think cool boys wear eyeliner? Yeah, listen, I'm just playing with my hair as vampires are wont to do. Hi, Draco, I said in a depressed voice. Hi, Ebony, he said back. We walked into his flying black Mercedes-Benz, the license plate said 666, and flew to the place with the concert. On the way, we listened excitedly to Good Charlotte and Marilyn Manson. We both smoked cigarettes and drugs. We're smoking all the drugs. When we got there, we both hopped out of the car. We went to the mosh pit at the front of the stage and jumped up and down as we listened to Good Charlotte. Oh God, I don't remember how the song goes. We're just gonna wing it, okay, everybody? You come in cold, you're covered in blood. They're also happy you've arrived. The doctor cut your cord. Hands to your mom. She sets you free into this life. Saying Joel, I don't own the lyrics to that song. I don't think. Yeah, there's arguably like a very similar, like there is that like insane person fanfiction cadence. Yeah, we injected 3 weed needles each. How you doing, Tokai? How you doing? Yeah, DMCA, do not come for me. I said don't come for me, so you can't. Joel is so fucking hot, I said to Draco, pointing to him as he sung, filling the club with his amazing voice. Thank you for upping the glasses. I need these. Yeah, we'd be big smorking. Suddenly, Draco looked sad. What's wrong? I asked as we moshed to the music. Then I caught on. Hey, it's okay. I don't like him better than you, I said. Really? I don't know I'm giving Draco this voice, but that's fine. I'm going to basically, you know, when it comes to fan fiction, a lot of characters are just basically different simulacra of each other, so it doesn't really matter. Really? Asked Draco sensitively. And see, that's a fucking Shakespeare Hemingway. Said Draco with action, he did thing with adverb. Oh, I guess he did say, he didn't say with sensitivity, to be fair. Oh, a little, I can do a little adjustment. Hey, there we go. Said Draco with much kicking. I like how I love Shakespeare Hemingway so much it's interrupting this other fan fiction. Really? I said. Besides, I don't even know Jewel, and he's going out with Hillary fucking Duff. I fucking hate that little bitch, I said disgustedly, thinking of her ugly blonde face. The night went on really well, and I had a great time. So did Draco. After the concert, we drank some beer and asked Benji and Joel for their autographs and photos with them. We got GC concert tees. Draco and I crawled back into the Mercedes-Benz, but Draco didn't want to go back to Hogwarts. Instead, he drove the car into the Forbidden Forest. Yeah, the voices just kind of manifest. You know, I feel them in my heart. I feel them. It's fine. There we go. Also, I have to make sure that I don't run out of Luigi's Mansion. The Luigi's Mansion is important for the mood. I said stop flaming, okay? Ebony's name is Anobi, not Mary Sue, okay? Draco is so in love with her that he is acting different. They knew each other before, okay? Anobi. Draco, I shouted. What the fuck do you think you're doing? Draco didn't answer, but he stopped in the flying car and he walked out of it. I walked out of it too, curiously. What the fucking hell? I asked angrily. Ebony? He asked. What? I snapped. Draco leaned in extra close and I looked into his gothic red eyes. He was wearing color contacts, which revealed so much depressing sorrow and evilness that suddenly I didn't feel mad anymore. Hold on. And then, suddenly, just as Draco kissed me passionately, Draco climbed on top of me and we started to make out keenly against a tree. He took off my top and I took off his clothes. I even took off my bra. Scandalous. Hold on, guys, everyone brace for impact. Then he put his thingy into my you-know-what, and we did it for the first time. Oh. I screamed. I was beginning to get an orgasm. Good stuff. We started to kiss everywhere, and my pale body became all warm. And then hold on, and then I need to back up. I need to back up from here because I need to do. Hold on. What the hell are you doing, you motherfuckers? It was Dumbledore. This is Dumbledore is easily the best character in this entire fanfic, by the way. I just want you to know that Dumbledore is the best. This is people might have seen this image around. Dumbledore is the GOAT. Dumbledore is easily the best character for sure. Chapter 5. Stop flaming. If you flam, it means you're a prep or a pauser. That only reason Dumbledore swore is cause he had a headache, okay? And on top of that, he was mad at him for having sex. P.S. I'm not updating until I get 5 good revoils. I like how I'm trying to like her. You can like in the fiction. This is a really funny thing to say. In the world of this fan fiction, where it is this lady and then her friend does the editing, which apparently that's who the character Willow is the editor. Assuming that's true, she is a fucking champ. Like, here's the thing: everything else is stupid. But like, if you take all of that, if you take all that nonsense and convert it into like real English, she's putting in the works. See, that's the thing, Pig. I keep going into that because that's just Shakespeare Hemingway lives in my heart forever. Dumbledore made and Draco and I follow him. He kept shouting at us angrily, "You ludicrous fools!" He shouted. I started to cry tears of blood down my pallid face. Draco comforted me. Then we went back to the castle. Dumbledore took us to Professor Snape and Professor McGonagall, who were both looking very angry. "They were having sexual intercourse in the Forbidden Forest!" He yelled in a furious voice. There we go. That's a very Shakespearean way. "Why did you do such a thing, you mediocre dunces?" asked Professor McGonagall. "How dare you?" demanded Professor Snape. And then Draco shrieked, "Because I love her." Everyone was quiet. Dumbledore and Professor McGonagall still looked mad, but Professor Snape said, "Fine, very well. You may go up to your rooms." Yelled Dumbledore with much yelling. Draco and I went upstairs while the teachers glared at us. "Are you okay, Enoby?" Draco asked me gently. "Yeah, I guess." I lied. I went to the girls' dorm and brushed my teeth and my hair and changed into a low-cut, black floor-length dress with red lace all around it and black high heels. When I came out, Draco was standing in front of the bathroom. He was starting to sing "I Just Want to Live" by Good Charlotte. I was so flattered, even though he wasn't supposed to be there. We hugged and kissed. After that, we said goodnight, and he reluctantly went back into his room. Yeah. Oh yeah, in Shakespeare Hemingway's thing, he would have like shot Dumbledore with a laser that made him into a lady and then had sex with Dumbledore. Yeah, listen, everybody. I know self-posting and doxing's been really popular in the VTubing community, and I hate to ride that trend, but Alan Rickman, never actually died. I decided that just like getting harassed by Harry Potter adults was too much, so I went underground. But I really missed the love of the game, so I decided to come back as a VTuber. I hope you all still forgive me for my deception and embrace me as Alan Rickman. Fine. Yeah. Listen. I'm gonna be real though. If I was any of the Harry Potter actors from the original like series, I could see faking my own death. Can you imagine? Like, and I don't even mean like the main cast. Imagine you're like the lady who plays Luna, the kind of spacey blonde lady. Imagine how much like people on the street are just like, "Can I touch your hair and put it in my Harry Potter locket?" And then she's like, please, I'm just trying to have a succulent Chinese meal." It might not affect it. Yeah, I think I mentioned before, I remember I was at like a party or something. I think it was like a family get together with like extended, like my sister brought her friend. And the really funny thing is we got talking, and I do remember trash talking Harry Potter adults, only to find out that my sister's friend was very much a Harry Potter adult. And I was like, oh, and then she started like showing me like her Hufflepuff stuff. And I was like, oh no. I don't regret what I said. It's just more. It's more like just being like, yeah, you know what really sucks to be in a cage with a tiger, and then you look behind you and there's a tiger. Like, yeah, not great. Yeah, you can't because like I know J.K. Rowling is a piece of shit, and I don't think she wanted to do this on purpose. But her being a piece of shit killed Harry Potter adults, and goddamn, am I thankful for it. It's great. That aspect of her being an asshole is perfect. It's the best. I don't have to deal with Harry Potter adults anymore. They still exist, but like Harry Potter adults still exist because the merch still sells and whatnot. But like the ones that were kind of like more internet, like the internet portion of Harry Potter adults dropped off really. Now you got the people that are like Harry Potter adults, but like they don't really go online. Oh, Pokemon adults. Do they at least play the game? Like, could you be like, fuck yeah, let's play Pokemon? That would at least be something. Probably not, but whatever. Hey, there we go. On your PC, right for chapter 6. Author's note. Oh, that's not that annotation. That's author's note. God damn it. Shit up, preps. Okay. P.S. I will not update until you give me good revals. That's a good question. That's a good question. Are you starting like a whole new army? Cause like Death Guard, I mean, you know, Plague Marines are cool. Chaos Space Marines will give you more variety. Death Guard are a more complete army that you could just buy for cheap. A lot of Death Guard stuff is still, I think, reasonably cheap. There we go. Stop cozy adults. I also thank you for that. There we go. I gotta go with Death Guard. I like my word bearers these days, but Death Guard's still very nice. Death Guard's still very nice. How you doing, Pato? Oh, we're reading My Immortal. We're reading My Immortal, the best, the literary classic. Here we go. The next day, I woke up in my coffin. I put on a black miniskirt that was all ripped around the end and matching top with red skulls all over and high-heeled boots that were black. I put on 2 pairs of skull earrings and 2 crosses in my ears. I spray painted my hair with purple. I appreciate the continuous glasses. That's pretty great. The Nurglings gave variety. Yeah, exactly. That's true. What you could do is you could also just buy Plague Marines and then also use those for Chaos Space Marines as well. I think the Bile guys. Yeah. There is spray on hair dye. It's shit, but that's the kind of stuff you would get when you were in middle school in 2006. In the Great Hall, I ate some Count Chocula cereal with blood instead of milk and a glass of red blood. Suddenly, someone bumped into me. All the blood spilled all over my top. Bastard! I shouted angrily. I regretted saying it. Draco's no longer here. Let's tuck him away. And also, good old Dumbledore. Here we go. Disposable income. I mean, honestly, minis would be cool, but if you have debts, pay those off. Hell yeah. That's how you doing, Angel. Oh yeah, this is a lot of great edge. I looked up because I was looking into a pale white face of a gothic boy with spiky black hair with red streaks in it. He was wearing so much eyeliner that I was going down his face, and he was wearing black lipstick. He didn't have glasses anymore, and now he was wearing red contact lenses like Draco's, and there was no scar on his forehead anymore. He had a manly stubble on his chin. He had a sexy English accent. He looked exactly like Joel Madden. He was so sexy that my body went hot all when I saw him, kind of like an erection, only I'm a girl, so I didn't get one, you sicko. You know how that is. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. Oh, no, sorry, he had a sexy British accent. Oh, I'm so sorry, he said in a shy voice. That's all right. What's your name? I questioned. My name's Harry Potter, although most people call me Vampire these days. He just grumbled. Tuesday. There we go. It's him. You know, the star of Harry Potter, Vampire. Why? I exclaimed. Well, because I love the taste of human blood, he giggled. Well, I am a vampire, I confessed. Really? He whimpered. Yeah, I roared. We sat down to talk for a while. Then Draco came up behind me and told me he had a surprise for me, so I went away with him. It might as well be more Lord Ravenblood Nightcrow. That would be cooler. All right, you gits. I'm a Harry fucking Potter. Don't worry, the accent will definitely drift into orc. I believe it will, absolutely. Chapter 7. Have these had titles? No, this is the first one. Chapter 7, Bring Me to Life. Well, okay, you guys, I'm only reading this because I got 5 God reviewers. In BTW, I won't write the next chapter till I get 10 God Vons. Stove flaming or I'll report you. Ebony isn't a Mary Sue, okay? She isn't perfect. She's a Satanist. She has problems. She's depressed, for God's sake. Yes, the blood, with hanging out with the kindred, sipping the blood wine, eyeing my childer in the distance as we see the kind. We're getting ready to ambush some kind, you know, just add extra Y's to already vampire words. That'd be great. Yeah, exactly. I'm allowed to do a bad British accent. That's fine. It adds flavor. So we got Draco back. Kindred. Hold on. I need to search because if that's not a band name, that's fucked up. Kindred Spirit. There's a bunch of kindreds actually. Neat. Anyway, Draco and I held our pale white hands with black nail polish as we went upstairs. I was wearing red Satanist sings on my nails and red nail polish. See, does that sound like a Marusu to you? I waved to Vampire. Dark misery was in his depressed eyes. I guess he was jealous of me that I was going out with Draco. Anyway, I went upstairs excitedly with Draco. We went into his room and locked the door then. Oh, this is, exactly, Robert. This is psychic damage, but you can't stop. It's great. That's great. Oh yeah, most of the world is a bone to pick with the British. That's why you can make fun of them. Everybody got kicked by the Brits at least one point. We started Frenching passively. See, for me, it's not even the like OMG stole flaming. It's when they like get like everything is like regular, like mostly constructed right, but they just fuck up a tiny little bit. That's what gets me. We started Frenching passively, and we took off each other's clothes enthusiastically. He felt me up before I took off my top. Then I took off my black leather bra, and he took off his pants. Then we went on the bed and started making out naked, and then he put his boy's thingy in mine. And we had sex! See, is that stupid? Oh, Draco! Draco! I screamed while getting an orgasm when all of a sudden I saw a tattoo I had never seen before on Draco's arm. It was a black heart with an arrow through it. On it in bloody gothic writing were the words, Vampire. I was so angry. You bastard! I shouted angrily, jumping out of the bed. No, but you don't understand, Draco pleaded, but I knew too much. No, you fucking idiot! You probably have AIDS anyway. I shouted. You probably have AIDS anyway. I put on my clothes all huffily and then stomped out. Draco ran out even though he was naked. He had a really big, you know what? But I was too mad to care. I stomped out and so did until I was in Vampire's classroom where he was having a lesson with Professor Snape and other people. Vampire Potter, you motherfucker! I yelled. Yeah, yes, sex too. Yeah, it's because, you know, arguably everyone was a gooner on the internet, but like now gooner is just like, I don't know. It was a different type. It was a different era. Yeah, good old Vampire Potter. Yeah. Yeah. The funny thing, this is actually interesting because I think this predates, like, I know Fujo's and yaoi culture was starting to hit the West by this point, but I don't know like how much that would have permeated out of weeb circles into like more like Western fanfic stuff. Like, you know, I mean, there's been Fujo's wanting to see Kirk and Spock like fucking just like tongue each other for years, but like, I think that was always kind of like it's maybe like a separate thing. Maybe. I don't know the historical context of gay sex and fanfiction. Well, not that much anyway. I know more than most people, despite not reading any, which is funny. Like, I know Omegaverse stuff came from Supernatural. So if you like Supernatural, I want you to know that you enabled this. You enabled everything. Chapter 8. Stuff flasks and okay? If you do, then you're a prep. Did fuck. Oh yeah, no. Supernatural was the ground zero of Omegaverse stuff. Hey, you know what? I will. No, I'm not a prep. I'm Gothic. Duh. I'm Halpire Noct, also known as Bloody Rose 7. No, Bloody Rose 666. You shut up. You shut up. Anyway. Everyone in the class stared at me, and then Draco came into the room, even though he was naked, and started begging me to take him back. Ebony, it's not what you think, he screamed sadly. Sex too. My friend Bloody Mary Smith smiled at me understatedly. She flipped her long gothic black hair and opened up her crimson eyes like blood that she was wearing contact lenses on. She had pale white skin that she was wearing white makeup on. Hermione was kidnapped when she was born. Her real parents are vampires, and one of them is a witch, but Voldemort killed her mother, and her father committed suicide because he was depressed about it. She still had nightmares about it, and she's very haunted and depressed. It also turns out her real last name is Smith and not Granger. Since she has converted to Satanism, she is Slytherin now, not Gryffindor. So yeah, by the way, Hermione's in here too. You know, good old Bloody Mary. You know, as one does. Halpire. Oh, I like Halpire Blood Knight. I like the extra Y's. That's properly gothic. What is it that you desire, you ridiculous dimwit? Snape demeaned angrily in his cold voice, but I ignored him. Vampire, I can't believe you treated on me with Draco, I shouted at him. Everyone gasped. Oh, they're right. They didn't mention that this is dialogue. Assume this is Draco. I don't know why Ebony was so mad at me. I had went out with Vampire. I'm bi, and so is Ebony. But for a while, but then he broke my heart. He dumped me because he liked Brittany, a stupid preppy fucker. We were just good friends now. He had gone through horrible problems, and now he was gothic. Like I would hang out with a prep. Oi, but I'm not going out with Draco anymore, said Vampire. Yeah, fucking right. Fuck off, you bastard, I screamed. I ran out of the room and into the Forbidden Forest, where I lost my virility to Draco, and then I started to bust into tears. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I did everything else on that chapter, whatever, but going into the forest to lose your virility is excellent. It's great. My Immortal Dumbledore would one-shot all of Orc City, 100%. 100%. Author's note. Stop flaming, okay? I didn't read all the books. This is from the movie, okay? So it's not my fault if Dumbledore swears. Besides, I said he had a headache. And stop, Resin Snap doesn't lick Harry now. He is cause he's Christian and Vampire is a Satanist. MCR rocks. Yeah, I don't want to fuck as much. Now let's go ahead and restart the Luigi's Magic during that. The funny thing is I actually do like My Chemical Romance. I'm a very casual My Chemical Romance fan, but I do like My Chemical Romance. I was so mad and sad, I couldn't believe Draco for cheating on me. I began to cry against a tree where I did it with Draco. Then all of a suddenly, a horrible man with red eyes and no nose and everything started flying towards me on a broomstick. He didn't have a nose, basically like Voldemort in the movie, and he was wearing all black, but it was obvious he wasn't gothic. It was Voldemort. Oh shit, I forgot Voldemort. Hold on. How did I forget Voldemort? There we go. Good. Let's get ourselves a good picture of Voldemort. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna grab this one. I'm gonna grab this one because there's like just this level of a look of concern on his face. Because this is 2006, so I forget actually like what era of Voldemort this was. Legitimately, I forgot like what era Harry Potter was. I think. So it's fine. I'm going to use this one. There we go. I feel like this one is accurate to the mood of what's going on. Like I'm like, despite being Voldemort, I think all of you understand that like this is what I have to imagine the face everyone's making while they're hearing this. They're like, huh, okay. Yeah. He looked like Voldemort. It was Voldemort. Yeah, wearing black clothes but not gothic. That's great. No, I shouted in a scared voice, but then Voldemort shouted, Imperious, and I couldn't run away. Crookshanks, I shouted at him. Voldemort fell off his broom and started to scream. I felt bad for him, even though I'm a sadist, so I stopped. I popped. How? I've never made a noise like that before. So I'm a sadist, so I stopped. Ebony, he yelled. Thou must kill Harry Potter! I thought about Vampire and his sexy eyes and his gothic black hair and how his face looks just like Joel Madden. I remember that Draco had said I didn't understand, so I thought, what if Draco went out with Vampire before I went out with him and they broke up? No, Voldemort, I shouted back. Voldemort gave me a gun! No, please, I begged. Thou must, he yelled. If thou does not, then I shall kill thy beloved Draco. How did you know? I asked in a surprised way. Yeah, he's just got a gun. He has to turn to Gollum now, it's fine. Voldemort got a dude, you are so word that I can no longer say on the internet look on his face. I have telekinesis, he answered cruelly. And if you do not kill Vampire, then thou will know what will happen to Draco, he shouted. Then he flew away angrily on his broomstick. You know, as one does. Oh, don't worry. I like to imagine that the author is just like I always go the route where the author is just like a normal, well-adjusted member of society, where there's like not even that they're like, oh, they're like all fucked up. I mean, I like to imagine that the author Tara is just like a banker now, or she does like landscaping or something like you know, good jobs, but like something that like she would never, like, you would never know. You would never know. I have to imagine that she disappeared off the internet after this. I like, here's the thing. Like, I love the idea of like an internet where you would post something weird and people from a distance are like, oh, weird thing. But I know how, like, even early on in the golden age internet, I fully believe that like she was, I feel sadly, I would not be surprised if she was basically harassed off the internet because of this. Like, I know I'm kind of perpetuating that even still, but this is just like a work of art, work of outsider art that I believe. I see, I think what happens is that like, unfortunately, she lives in a world where Harry Potter still like has some cultural grasp. Like, I think they're making a Hogwarts video game too. I mean, here's the thing though, even if we're going by the idea, I always go by the idea that the original author was real. Then she quit, and then somebody else picked up the fanfic and kept going, while pretending to be her. I'm of that personal belief, because the subject matter does change wildly between like roughly the halfway point. I'm of the belief that the original author was doing this like earnestly. I kind of believe earnest author theory, at least for the first half. But with the usual caveat of like, hey, if this was always some ironic piece of art, you're still weird as shit for doing this. Even if this is one person the entire time who never changed, this is still a weird thing to do. This is still a bizarre thing to do. But also what Pig is saying, yeah, people just wrote like that. Like, we do live in we live in a society, but we do live in this kind of like irony culture where the idea of being weapons grade cringe, but free, like there's people that are like, oh, be cringe but free, but they mean that in like an uwu small bean like kind of way. They don't mean it like this. They don't mean it like this. So, but yeah, people just like, this kind of person was just on the internet. Oh, if you do Zetai, I want to read it. We do live in society. Let's see, there we go. I forgot. Like, let's see. After Voldemort flew away on his broomstick, I was so scared and mad I didn't know what to do. Suddenly, Draco came into the woods. Draco, I said, hi. Hi, he said back, but his face was all sad. He was wearing white foundation and messy eyeliner, kind of like a pentagram. Get it? Between Joel Madden and Gerard Way. You know, eyeliner like a pentagram. I think that makes sense. Oh, you mean make Voldemort sound like this? I could, it's been a while. I could try to go for Garfield. I could try to go for Garfield voice. There we go. Let me just warm up a little bit. I have telekinesis, and if you doth not kill Vampire, then thou will know what happens to Draco. He shouted. It's a little different because I don't have the like Shakespeare Hemingway cadence to carry me through, but I think I can maintain. I will definitely, I will pivot. I'll pivot to that for sure. See, this is a collaborative group experience. Yippee! Hell yeah. Yeah, you listen, it's hard to eat when you're gripped to the edge of your seat. You paid for the whole seat, but you're only gonna need the edge. I'm sorry I got all mad at you, but I thought you cheated on me. I expelled. That's okay. That's okay. He said all depressed, and we went back into Hogwarts together making out. Author's note, stupid gay word I can no longer say on the internet. If you do not lick my story, then fuck off. Plus, it turns out Bloody Mary isn't a muggle, a furt all in she vampire. Evil are evil, that's why they moved houses, okay? There's a couple words in this I'm not allowed to say. Well, I don't think I'm not even the kind of person that would normally say them anyway. Like, but I can't read them. You'll see them on screen. I probably should rip that past. Anyway. I was really scared about I was really scared about Voldemort. Voldemort! All day. I was even upset. Went to rehearsals with my gothic metal band, Bloody Gothic Rose 666. I am the lead singer of it, and I play guitar. People say that we sound like a cross between GC, Slipknot, and My Chemical Romance. Like, everybody... Like, yeah, I'm sorry I said muggle on here. Everybody, like, listen, you know, everybody in your mind, picture Good Charlotte, Slipknot, and My Chemical Romance. Now imagine what they sound like put together. Impossible. You cannot put those together. I also need to take Voldemort's face off. There we go. The other people in my band are Bloody Mary, Vampire, Draco, Ron. Although we call him Diablo now. Yeah, it's TV static. Oh, good old Diablo. What a lad. Everybody loves Diablo. Oh yeah. It definitely sounds like, I bet in their head they imagine that's what they sound, but what Robert's saying, it's just like garbage emos. It's just garbage screamo music. Yeah, the sound of yelling. Yeah, they just turn to tear myself open. Fuck. I so must know. I only know one Papa Roach song, and that's Scars. That might show up in this. That might be of the era. I forget which. Only today, Draco and Vampire were depressed, so they weren't coming, and we wrote songs instead. I knew Draco was probably slitting his wrist. He wouldn't die because he was a vampire too, and the only way to kill a vampire is with a CROSS. There's no way I'm writing that, or a steak. You know, like a juicy little steak. And Vampire was probably watching a depressing movie like The Corpse Bride. Also, fuck off. Corpse Bride is a very cheerily. It's a depressing visual movie, but Corpse Bride's a cheery movie. Fuck off. I put on a black leather shirt that showed off my boobs and my tiny matching mini skirt that said "Simple Plan" on the butt. You might, everybody. You might think I'm a slut, but I'm really not. Just letting y'all know. We were singing a cover of Helena, and at the end of the song, I suddenly burst into tears. Ebony, are you okay? Bloody Mary asked in a concerned voice. What the fuck do you think? I asked angrily. And then I said, well, Voldemort came and the fucking bastard told me to fucking kill Harry. But I don't want to kill him because he's really nice, even if he did go out with Draco. But if I don't kill Harry, then Voldemort will fucking kill Draco. I burst into tears. No, I'm not a slut. Suddenly, Draco jumped out from behind the wall. Why didn't you tell me? He shouted. How could you, you fucking poser muggle bitch? Yeah, Draco is also slowly turning into Garfield. That's fine. Sorry. Why didn't you fucking tell me? How could you? You fucking poser muggle bitch. I need less energy with Draco. I need to really like tamp down the energy for him. She cursed earlier, but like all fan fiction just turns to Garfield at the end of the day. But yeah, no, she's definitely like teen. She probably learned it like a month ago, but yeah. I started to cry, and cry. Draco started to cry all too sensitive. Then he ran out crying. We practiced for 1 more hour. Then suddenly Dumbledore walked in angrily. Once again, best boy shows up. His eyes were all fiery, and I knew this time it wasn't because he had a headache. What have you done? He started to cry wisely. See, that's basically not swearing this time because he was really upset, and you will see why. Ebony, Draco has been found in his room. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists. Chapter 11. I said stop flamming up preps. See if this chapter is stupid. 11111. It deals with real serious issues. See for yourself if it's stupid. Brr thanks to my friend Raven for helping me. I'm sorry, Pig, but it's not going to get better. It's not going to get better. You're going to live in pain for at least another solid hour and 40 minutes. Well, no, more than that. At least another 2 hours and 40 minutes. There we go. There we go. No, I screamed. I was horrified. Bloody Mary tried to comfort me, but I told her to fuck off, and I ran into my room crying to myself. Dumbledore chased after me shouting, but he had to stop when I went to my room because he would look like a perv that way. This is also prior to Dumbledore being like J.K. Rowling's like, Dumbledore's gay now. So this predates that, but I think I want to say that was like 2010s-ish when she said that. Don't quote me on that. I'm not, like, listen, I don't know the origins of gay sex and fan fiction. I don't know a lot about J.K. Rowling's post Harry Potter. Yeah, there's PG, which is pre-gay, and then there's PG, which is post-gay for Dumbledore. Oh yeah, they didn't just shit their pants and magic them away. Pottermore was stupid. For context, Pottermore was a website that was like basically kind of like an interactive like world building fiction thing. And I tried it like once. It was fine. It tried to, I don't know. It was weird. It's like this weird halfway point between like an interactive media thing and a game. The weird thing is, I think the thing I enjoyed the most out of all Harry Potter is Fantastic Beasts did legitimately have like a paperback volume you could read. You guys are going to be shocked to learn that the nerd that runs TRPGs really liked the monster book. Absolutely flabbergasted, I'm sure. Anyway. Anyway, I started crying tears of blood, and then I slit both my wrists. They got all over my clothes, so I took them off and jumped into the bath angrily while I put on a Linkin Park song at full volume. I grabbed the steak, probably like a porterhouse, and almost stuck it in my heart to commit suicide. I was so fucking depressed. I got out of the bathtub and put on a black low-cut dress with lace all over it sandally. I put on black high heels with pink metal stuff on the ends and 6 pairs of skull earrings. I couldn't fucking believe it. Then I looked out the window and screamed. Snap was spying on me and was taking a videotape of me, and Lupin was masticating to it. They were sitting on their broomsticks. My God, masticating. Ew, you fucking perv, stop looking at me naked. Are you pedos or what? I screamed, putting on a black towel with a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. Suddenly, Vampire ran in. Not masticating. For people who might not remember masticating because it's a word that doesn't come up very often, that is chewing. Yeah, listen, they had low iron in their blood. They just wanted the steak. Oh, abracadabra. What was it? Oh, abracadabra in it. I don't know. I have to like ramp into a British accent. I can't do it with 2 words. He yelled at Snape and Lupin, pointing his womb. I took my gun and shot Snape and Lupin a gazillion times, and they both started screaming and the camera broke. Suddenly, Dumbledore ran in. Ebony, it has been revealed that someone does. No! He shouted, looking at Snape and Lupin, and then he waved his wand, and suddenly Hagrid ran outside on his broom and said, everyone, we need to talk. What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Sorry. My bad. This was Hagrid. What do you know, Hagrid? You're just a little Hogwarts student. I may be a Hogwarts student. Hagrid paused angrily. But I am also a Satanist. This cannot be, Snap said in a crisp voice as blood dripped from his hand where Dumbledore's wand had shot him. There must be other factors. You don't have any, I yelled madly. Everything about this is a lot. Lupin held up the camera triumphantly. Triumphantly. The lens might be ruined, but the tape is still there. I barely remember Lupin, I'm gonna be real. I felt faint more than I normally do, like how it feels to not drink enough blood. Why are you doing this? Lupin said angrily while he rubbed his dirty hands on his cloak. And then I heard the words that I had heard before, but not from him. I did not know whether to feel shocked and happy or to bite him and drink his blood because I felt faint. Oh, because, Hagrid said, and he paused in the air dramatically, waving his wand in the air. Then swooped he in singing to the tune of a gothic version of a song by 50 Cent. Because you're gothic? Snape asked in a little afraid voice, cause he was afraid it meant he was connected with Satan. Oh, because I love her! So, what did we learn about any part of that last... Basically, like, this story was hard to follow, but, like, and not, like, arguably, from the point where I'm gonna say, like, right when the line, Lupin was masticating to it, I think at that point, all the way to the very, very end of chapter 11, everything of this was probably more fever dream. Yeah, go Charlotte, it's your birthday. Well, I just heard a power rock. Oh yeah, it's something like that anyway. I'll take you to the candy shop. Something like that. I don't know. I'm trying. Anyway, stop F-ang, okay? Hagrid is a pedo to a lot of people in American schools are like that. I wanted to address the issue. How do you know, Snap? Christian plus Hagrid isn't really in love with Ebony. That was Cedric, okay? So surprise everyone, this is a very special episode of My Immortal. Yeah, everyone blink. I need a drink. I wish I could drink alcohol, but alas, I have to go to work tomorrow. Yeah, a totally normal sentence. I was about to slit my wrist again with the silver knife that Drago had given me in case anything happened to him. Oh, so that Dumbledore right now. There's a lot of people in this scene. I don't need them all out. He told me to use it valiantly against an enemy, but I knew that we must both go together. No, I thought it was Hagrid, but it was Vampire. He started to scream, OMFG, no, my scar! Oh no, this is Vampire. He started to scream, oh, OMFG, no, my scar hurts! And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. Yeah, she has even Drago too, yeah. Drago Caldor showed up, it was great. I stopped. How did you know? I saw it, and my scar turned back into the lightning bolt. No, I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have the scar anymore, I shouted. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Oh, anyway, my scar hurt, and it turned into the lightning bolt. Oh, save me. Then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. You what? Anyway, I was in the school nurse's office now, recovering with my slit wrists. Snap and Lupin and Hagrid were there too. They were going to St. Mingo's after they recovered because they were pedophiles. And you can't have those fucking pervs teaching in a school with lots of hot girls. Dumbledore had constipated the Cydio camera they took of me naked. I put up my middle finger at them. Yeah, that's a correct Harry Potter voice. Yeah, it's canon. Yeah. I'm sure at St. Mango's everything will be fine. Anyway, Hagrid came to my hospital bed holding a bouquet of pink roses. I know, but I need to tell you something, he said in a very serious voice, giving me the roses. Fuck off, I told him. You know I fucking hate the color pink anyway, and I don't like fucked up preps like you. I snapped. Hagrid had been mean to me before for being gothic. I know, Enelby. Those are not roses, Hagrid says. Well, are they goths too, you poser prep? I asked because I was angry that he had brought me pink roses. I saved your life, he yelled angrily. No, you didn't, I replied. You saved me from getting a Paris Hilton pee video made from your shower scene and being wooed by Snap and Lupin, who masturbated. See, is that spelled wrong? To it, he added silently. Whatever. Yeah, he's a, sadly, he is a prep. All my accents turn into demented alien at some point. It's fine. He pointed his wand at the pink roses. Oh, those are the roses! He suddenly looked at them with an evil look in his eyes and muttered, well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you have to say. That's not a song. That's an MCR song. That's not supposed to be an MCR song. I corrected him wisely with punches. I know. I was just warming up my vocal cords. And then he screamed, Petulas Merengo mi Camisil Romacio. For all you gothic MCR fans out there, that is a tribute, especially for Raven. I love you, girl. Imo Noto Okayo. I think he's... Maybe she's slightly dweeb at the very end. Where's my cover album coming out? Soon. where I just sing every single song, but in a terrible Scottish accent, you know? Yeah, exactly. I let it wash over me. I let the voices assume direct control. And then the roses turned into a black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. Oh shit. Now I knew he wasn't a prepped. Okay, I believe you. What the fuck is Draco? Hagrid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Enelby, Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. I need Dumbledore back. No, that's not. Good for feeling like you're on acid. It's a perfect mood. Happy Halloween, everyone. See what is in the flames? Your reviewers of flames get it. You must find yourself first, Kay. I have found myself, okay, you mean old man? Hagrid yelled. Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or else he would have said something back. Hagrid stormed off back to his bed. You're a liar, Professor Dumbledore! Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped on the ends with lace on it. There was some corset stuff on the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all out around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who that is, you're a prep, so fuck off. And I put blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. Yes, you know, lipstick and lip gloss. Fuck it. We ball. We big ballin'. Let's do that. Yeah, you are called to the stream like a moth to the flame. It's excellent. Yeah, bruh, if you're a prep, you're gonna have to fucking tell me, right? Trevor, if you're a prep, you gotta fucking tell me, bro. Hold on. Oh god, there we go. Oh, you look kawaii, girl. Bloody Mary said sadly. Fangs, get it? You do too. Okay, so we are slightly starting to touch tips with anime. There's just like a very minor. We're not full on space docking with anime, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I said sadly too, but I was still upset. I slit both of my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. That's just like vampire masturbation to do that. Like, suck your own blood. That's just vampire masturbation. I cried again in my bathroom, and I put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went to some classes. Vampire was the hair of magical creatures. In the hair of magical creatures. You know, were they like shave goats and whatnot? He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, and he had used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Oh, hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi back, I said in a quaffily said way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful gothic red eyes. Hold on, get his face back on here. Harry had beautiful gothic red eyes, so much like Draco's. And then we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Oh, at least that Hufflepuff got to get out of there. Stop it right now, you haughty simpletons, shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching, and so was everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me. You know I love Draco. You know, she jumped on him too, but whatever. I shouted and then ran away. Just then he started to scream, oh my fucking god, no, me scar hurts. And then his eyes rolled up. You could only see his red whites. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar. Wait a minute. They basically did. Oh god, yeah, they just repeated the end of the last, like, part, I guess. I do, but Diablo changed it into a pentagram for me, and I always cover it up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him in bondage. Yeah, I'm surprised more Ravenclaws don't show up on this, but whatever. It's, you know, it's cause Slytherins are gothic. How you doing, Andrew? How you doing? Yeah, it really is a classic. I'm glad it's deep, because I get a lot of people that are like, oh, I either love this or I haven't read this in a while, or I've been meaning to get around to this. And everybody else is like, Hal, what the fuck are you doing, Hal? Hal, what the fuck are you doing? And the answer is, I'm making art. Also, Jekyll, take it easy, yo. Special thanks to Raven, my gothic blood sister. What the fuck? You're supposed to read this? Hey, Raven, do you know where my sweater Author's note. Raven, thanks for gulping me. So thanks for glepping me. Hey, everybody, are you glepping right now? Are you glepping your thingies? Raven, thanks for glepping me again. I'm sorry I took your poster of Gerard, but that guy is such a fucking sex bomb. Prep stuff, flaming. It's killing me. I will not elaborate. Why not? You don't need to. It's fine. Oh, this is a really short chapter. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for Dumbledore. We were so scared. Oh, Dumbledore! Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Oh. No. Oh, Voldemort has Draco! We shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't! We need to save Draco, we begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco. Not after how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony, he said while he frowned looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. He then walked away. Vampire started crying. Oh, my Draco, he moaned. Author's note, don't you think gay guys are like so hot? This is when the Fujo virus took. This is when like Yowie Paddle holds up Spork to Penguin of Dooms really started to leech on there. Like really started to get the like there's like a very faint trickle of like the mid 2000s anime leaking in, and this is right there. There we go. Need to read some fanfics? You should. Fanfics are fun. I funnily enough, I didn't read a lot of fanfics like when they were like popular on the internet, just because I've always had this sort of like, I have a very weird brain where it's weird. I have like a weird thing. Now I've actually kind of softened up on it, but for a while it was like, if a character is not written by the author, I don't like this. I don't like this. Now I've actually arguably completely 180'd, where it's just like, do what you want. Take anything you want and make it your own. Like just like that's what I do for my minis. It's like now at this point, yeah, do that for literally any piece of art. Remix, baby, let's go. Yeah, Dumbledore, like Harry, Harry Potter would be very different if J.K. Rowling gave Dumbledore a gun. She should have done it. That's why she's a coward. Yeah, me with a weird brain. Weird, huh? Anyway, it's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. Then he had a brainstorm. I have an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. All y'all say, he said. He took out his wand and did a spell. And suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. We ran in with our wands out just as we heard a croon voice say, Alakadabra. It was Voldemort. I don't think you got that spell right. How you doing, Chieftain? We're on chapter 14 of My Immortal. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, don't worry. I'll remember that. Oh, hold on. Fuck off, preps. Okay. Raven, thanks for helping again. I'm sorry I couldn't update, but I was depressed and I had to go to the hospital because I slit my wrists. P.S. I'm not updating. Hey, everybody, I'm not updating. I'm not updating till you give me 10 god revoys. Revoys. Warning. Some of this chapter is extremely scray. Voyeur excretion advised. Everybody, you are advised to excrete. Just letting y'all know. We ran to where Voldemort was. She could never get Voldemort's name right. It turned out that Voldemort wasn't there. Instead, the fat guy who killed Cedric was. Yo, spoilers. Hold on. I don't remember who that was. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's see. So this is the very first result I get for fat guy. So I'm just gonna, you know what, we're gonna bring a new character into this. We're gonna bring a new character. You guys ready? Him. Thank you, Adobe stock that I will use. He looks like the guy who would kill Cedric. That tracks, That's fine. Yeah, it's new guy. It's the guy who killed Cedric. Draco was there crying tears of blood. Snaketail was torturing him. Vampire and I ran in front of Snaketail. Oh, I guess this is Snaketail. That's fine. Let's see. This is a new voice. Word my sight. You're just... No, that's more goffik. Got it. Read my sight, you despicable preps. Oh, that's perfect. He shouted as we started shooting him with the gun. He then suddenly looked at me and fell down with a lovey-dovey look in his eyes. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? He said. In this, he is 16 years old, so he's not a pedophile, okay? I asked. Indeed. Ebony, I love you. Will you have sex with me? Asked Snaketail. I started laughing crudely. What the fuck? You torture my BF and you'd expect me to fuck you? God, you're so fucked up, you fucking bastard. I said angrily. Then I stabbed him in the heart. Blood poured out of it like a fountain. No! He screamed. He started screaming and running around. Then he fell down and died. Rest in peace, fat man. There we go. He had a good run. Yeah, you're welcome, Chieftain. You're welcome. There we go. Let's see. I need to catch up. There we go. There we go. I burst into tears sadly. Snaketail, what art thou doing? Called Voldemort. Then he started coming. We could hear his high heels clocking to us. I don't know why Voldemort wearing high heels is very fun to me. Nope, sorry, no, fat guy, you're dead. I have to remove you from my scenes. I have to remove fat guy from my scenes. There we go. Perfect. This is woken me from my sleep of ages. You have arisen from your torpor. How you doing, Big Buck of Ham? No, he didn't run. He just took a stab in time. If no, it's too late. He died. I can't bring him back, Jonah. Sorry, it's too late. So we got our broomsticks and we flew to Hogwarts. We went to my room. Vampire went away. There, I started crying. What's wrong, honey? I don't like saying honey like that. That's wrong. I don't like it. Anyway, asked Draco, taking off his clothes so he could screw. He had a sex pack. Get it? Because he's so sexy. And a really, really huge, you know what, and everything. It's so unfair. I yielded. Why can't I just be ugly or plain like all the other girls and preps except for Bloody Mary because she's not ugly or anything? Why would you want to be ugly? I don't like the preps anyway. They're such fucking sluts. Yeah, but everyone is in love with me. Like Snape and Lupin took a video of me naked. Hagrid says he's in love with me. Vampire likes me. And now even Snaketail is in love with me. I just want to be with you, okay, Draco? Pull him back, actually. That was a really quick Voldemort. Why couldn't Satan have made me less beautiful? I shouted angrily. Don't worry, NOB isn't a snob or anything, but a lot of people have told her she's pretty. I'm good at too many things. Why can't I just be normal? It's a fucking curse. I shouted and then I ran away. You know, as someone who has the same issue, as someone when it's like 2 a.m. and I'm staring at my ceiling and go, man, I'm good at too many things. Why can't I be normal? You know, it's hard. It's hard out there in this world. It do be like that sometimes. Yeah, she'll never name the dick. Hagrid is pronounced Hagrid and Voldemort. She's at least consistent with calling Hagrid Hairgrid. She just like me for real. Are you also wearing gothic miniskirt? That's all her. She never wears pants. That's only gothic miniskirts. I'll take the cat ears. That's fine. All right, we got an ad break. Okay, yeah, I gotta get like real hydrated for this. This is a real big need water for this. Can also use this opportunity while I'm thinking about it. Reset the Luigi's Mansion. There we go. Perfect. Hi, good Sathayo. How you doing? It looks like we are freed from ad jail. And we're currently on chapter 15 of My Immortal. For context, everybody, I want you to know this. There are 44 chapters. You're like, oh, we're getting close to halfway. No. We're like roughly a fourth. I should have got a black miniskirt. Fuck. It's fine. If I do not finish it, oh my god, I'm not gonna lie, a black towel with Erebus on it would fuck extremely hard. If somebody gave me a towel that was just pure black with Erebus, you know that picture of Erebus where he's fucking grinning? That one. I want that one. I want that one in there. Okay, anyway. Chapter 15. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, what Andrew's saying is real. Gundam was supported by the Fujos early on. They really, really, really were. I don't got a P.O. box. I've been asked for one. I've always been on the fence because it's like a little doxing where I live, but also I don't know how much stuff I get. I might eventually soften up to it. I've only been debating getting a P.O. box for 5 years now. I'm sure I'll come around. I did for one. Yeah, no, it's great. It's to be fair, this is the fucking fire hose. This is a fucking fire hose of bad spelling. So who could possibly know? Who could possibly recognize every bad spelling? There's so many. You'll find a new one every time. Oh, no, that's really fair. Heresy's a lot of fun, too, because you do get a lot more customization of stuff. Here we go. Stop flamming, okay? By the way, you suck from no one. Every time someone flams me, I'm gonna slit my wrists. Thanks to Raven for helping me. So thanks to Raven for sleeping. I love to sleeping. Ebony, shouted Draco sadly. Pull him up. Yippee. No, please come back. But I was too mad. Whatever, now you can go and have sex with Vampire, I shouted. I stormed into my room and closed my black door with my blood red key. It had a picture of Marilyn Manson on it. He looked so sexy in a way that reminded me of Draco and Vampire. I started to cry and weep. I took a razor and started to slit my wrists. I drank the blood, all depressed. Then I looked at my black GC watch and noticed it's time to go to biology class. You know, as one does. I would love to say I hope she didn't, but I'm going to be honest. That was sadly kind of common in this era. I definitely knew some like self-harm and goths back in the day, and it's a bummer. That's like one of the things I'm like, you know, I'm nostalgic for a lot of stuff about that era. That's not so much. That's not so much. At least in this story, it's like so like, yeah, just like casually slit my wrist and drank the blood. Anyway, biology class. I put on a short, ripped black gothic dress that said anarchy on the front in blood red letters, and it was all ripped, and a spiky belt. Under that, I put on ripped black fishnets and boots that said Joel all over them with blood red letters. I put my ebony black hair out. Anyway, I went downstairs feeling all sad and depressed as usual. I did some advanced biology work. I was turning a bloody pentagram into a black guitar. You know, the way biology works, turning pentagrams into guitars. Suddenly, the guitar turned to Draco. Enobi, I love you, he shouted sadly. I do not care what those fucker preps and posers think. You're the most beautiful girl in the world. Before I met you, used to want to commit suicide all the time. Now I just want to fucking be with you. I fucking love you. Then he started to sing The Chronicles of Life and Death. That one I actually don't even know off the top of my head. We considered it our song now because we fell in love when Joel was singing it. Right in front of the entire class. His singing voice was so amazing and gothic and sexy, like a cross between Gerard, Joel, Chester, Pierre, and Marilyn Manson. Don't you think those guys are so hot? If you do not know who they are, get the fuck out of this her. I like how her misspelling is so bad. It actually, she like begins to like turn into like kind of like Creole. I don't know what's happening. No, like not Creole. It's like pigeon. I know there's that kind of like extra phonetic English that's spoken in some areas. She's turning into that. Like I don't think that's intentional. I just think it keeps happening. LMFG, I said after he finished. Some fucking prep stared at us, but I just stuck up my middle fingers that were covered in black nail polish and were entwined with Draco's now at them. I love you, I said, and then we started to kiss like Hilary Duff. I fucking hate that bitch. And CMM in a Cinderella story. Then we went holding hands. Lupin shouted at us, but we stopped because everyone was clapping by how sexy, and everyone clapped. By how sexy we looked together. Then I saw a poster saying MCR would have concert in Hogsmeade right then. We looked at each other all shocked, and then we went together. I would not be, yeah, you know, we get a little distracted typing probably. Yeah, Andrew, exactly. It's like the sad thing is that's coming back with a lot of Menhera like girl failure stuff, which not a fan. Not a fan that's returning. I was hoping that dumb bullshit would stay in the past, but whatever. Yeah, it's so like the joke about and everybody clapped it's like, you know, it's like at this point now it's just like a joke to even say that, but now it's real in the context of this, which is buck wild. Yeah, like Jesus is code language. Yeah, I'll just show up with my Joel boots. There we go. Sadly, I don't got feet in this costume, so maybe next stream I could maybe get them together if I remember. There we go. Oh my god, whatever. Yeah, I guess this is fucking excellent. Ooh, okay. I need more drink. I don't got a couple blood, but I do got red gamer stuff, so that's basically the same thing. You know what? Oh, sorry, chapter 16. Shut up, okay? Prove to me you're nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bick. Give me back my fucking sweeties, your spubs to ritness. Raven WTF, you bick. You're supposed to do this. By the way, thanks to Brittany5655 for taking my Japanese. I can taste copper now. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. Then we saw the stage where GC had played. We ran it happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection. That's well, Chieftain, I needed a picture of Ebony Dementia Darkness Raven Way, so I made one in WWE 2K19. You know, as one does. Listen, I had to. She's the protagonist. What? No, what gave it away that's from WWE? What? Never. Anyway, back to Draco's erection. But it didn't matter because I know that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress. Hey guys, don't do this. Like I was about to say, drinking game. Every time she mentions a black leather mini skirt or mini dress, take a drink. But don't. You'll die. You will die. Don't do that. You will fucking die. A lot of it's the default frame. I did some tweaks, but there's a lot of default character in there. Death it is. Oh no. Anyway. Let me see. Anyway, black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots. Black leather platinum boots. Sorry, platinum disco came in my head instead. She got the boots with the nets. Anyway, with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. It's funny because it's like the gothic ladies are like all mini skirts and fishnets and like a billion accessories, and it's like, what do the gothic dudes wear? Black pants with chains and band t-shirts. And based on my experience, yeah, I did wear a lot of t-shirts with black pants with chains. No, that's not true. I didn't have... This is a sad thing. I didn't have the pants with the chains because I could not afford the pants with the chains because those were expensive at Hot Topic and my family was lower middle class. I did have black pants, but they were like regular black jeans. I did have a belt from Hot Topic though, so I tried. I really did. Anyway, we started moshing to Helena, which is... I guess you could mosh to Helena, but for something my brain's like, I don't feel like Helena's a mosh song. It just doesn't feel right. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of this band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was... Volsamort and the Death Dealers. WTF, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I lick them. So I guess that was like a vision or a flashback or something. I don't know. That's basically it reads like this entire paragraph like here just did not happen. I guess we're just ignoring that now. Maybe she was like writing this and just was like, oh, this would be a good start to a thing. Oh, and just like didn't clip it off out and save it for a later chapter. Hi there, Yuri. Oh, we are reading Kino today. How you doing? For people who do not know me, I'm Halbernut, the Mimic Elf. I'm a miniature painting VTuber of the Nerdgoldens game variety. What game are you playing, nerd? For people who do not know, I am reading the beloved literary classic My Immortal. There is Ebony Dementia Darkness Raven Way. I like how I can say that off the top. Hey, let's go. Hell yeah. I have not heard of either of those games, but fuck yeah. Here, I'll go back to this chapter. We haven't gone super far through chapter 16. So I should play a lot of games. They do sound fun though. So for context, let's see, how you doing, Snowfall? How you doing? Oh yeah, get some food. This is a Harry Potter fan fiction where the main character, Ebony Dementia Darkness Raven Way. Nice. Here, hell yeah. She is gothic. She is dating Draco and might be dating Harry Potter, who goes by Vampire now. And everything's gothic. Goffick, I believe. It's I don't know. It's a lot. So here, don't worry. You guys didn't you missed everything, but also none of it will really change much. No amount of context would really, really change the way this goes. I'm just gonna read you chapter 16 though. Here we go. Let me take a little sip of water and let's back up to some literary theater. Also, I'm wearing a vampire costume, so I can be gothic. Would you believe, Society, that I've been wanting to do this since I was a VTuber? This has been an idea in my brain, no shit, 5.5 years in the making. Let that sink in, motherfucker. Author's note for chapter 16. You know what? Son up, okay? Prove to me your nut preps. Raven, you suck, you fucking bick. Gimme back my fucking sweetie, you supposed to writ this. Raven, W2EF, you bick, you're supposed to do this. BTW, thanks to Brittany 5655 for taking my Japanese. Hell yeah. I wouldn't mind doing some more. I would mind doing some repeats on Shakespeare Hemingway. I do love Shakespeare Hemingway so much. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where GC, Good Charlotte, had played. We ran in happily. MCR were there playing Helena. I was so fucking happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in the pictures. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection, but it didn't matter because I knew now that we were the only true ones for each other. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we started moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the stage to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It wasn't them at all. It was ... Voldemort and the Death Dealers. And then that entire paragraph basically just didn't happen. WTF, Draco? I'm not going to a concert with you, I shouted angrily. Not after what happened to me last time. Even if it's MCR, you know how much I lick them. What? Cause we, he gadgeted uncomfortably. Cause guys don't like to talk about you know what. Yeah, cause we, I yielded in an angry voice. We won't do that again, Draco promised. This time we're going with an escort. Yeah, he gadgeted. OMFG, WTF, are you given into the mainstream? I asked. So I guess you're a prepper, Christina now? Or what now? No, he muttered loudly. Are you becoming a prep or what? I shouted angrily. Anobi, I'm not. Please come with me. He fell down to his knees and started singing The World is Black by GC to me. I was flattened because that's not even a single. He memorized the lyrics just for me. Yeah, like no one has any idea of what certain words mean. Yeah, muttered loudly. That's fine. Whatever. Sure, why not? Let's gadget it around. Also, oh god, the I also like how supposedly the fiction of and the metafiction of this, where Tara's friend Raven stopped editing the dialogue, you do see a lot more spelling errors, and that, I don't know, that's neat. If this is artifice, it's still a very neat touch. Anyway, let's go back here. Okay, I guess that I'll have to, I said, and then we Frenched for a while, and I went up to my room. Bloody Mary was standing there. Which, for context, Bloody Mary is Hermione. Hajime mashite, girl, she said happily. She speaks Japanese, so do I. That means, how do you do in Japanese? BTW, that fucking poser got expelled. She failed all her classes and she skipped math. Author's note. Raven, you fucking suck. Fuck you. It serves that bick right, I laughed angrily, as one does. Well, anyway, we were feeling all depressed. We watched some gothic movies like Das Nightmare Before Xmas. Maybe Willow will die too, I said. Oh, kawaii! Which is funny because kawaii is scary. It's the funny slip of the tongue, yeah. So scary. Yeah, Hermione's just now British hag voice. It's fine. It's great. Bloody Mare shook her head lethargically. Oh yeah, I'll have a confession that after she got expelled, I murdered her, and then Lupin did it with her because he's a necrophiliac. Kawaii, I commented happily. We talked to each other in silence for the rest of the movie. Oh, hey, BTW, I'm going to a concert with Draco tonight in Hogsmeade with MCR. I said, I need to wear, like, the hottest outfit Ava. Bloody Mary nodded energetically. LFG, let's go shopping. Yeah, you know, that word we all recognize. Necrophiliac, you know. Now, the best thing is that you could name a lich necrophiliac. I'm going to write that down, actually. I'm going to write that down for later. And if I ever play Necropolis 28, that will be the name of my wizard. And I'm not going to tell anyone it's from My Immortal. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Yeah, I don't. If I had apostrophe in there, no one will ever possibly know. In Hot Topic, right? I asked, already getting out my special Hot Topic loyalty card. I know. My head snapped up. What? My head spooing. I could not believe it. Bloody Mary, are you a prep? Oh, no, she laughed. I found some cool gothic stores near Hogwarts, that's all. Oh, God, yeah, the spelling is getting worse somehow. It's amazing. It's getting way harder to read at this point. Oh, boy. I also love how quickly she goes to accusing everyone she doesn't like. Like, if you piss her off, she's like, brands you as a prep immediately. She's trying to say necrophiliac, but she just fucked up real bad. Because in this, her and her friend basically broke up, so she had her friend's character get killed and then fucked by Lupin. Because goffik. There we go. Who told you about them? I asked. Sure, it would be Draco or Diablo or Vampire. Don't even say that name to me or me. Oh, Dumbledore, she said. Just let me call Brahms. FFG Dumbledore? I asked quietly. Yeah, I saw a map of Hogsmeade on his desk, she told me. Come on, let's go. We were going in a few punk golf stores especially for the concerts in Hogsmeade. The salesperson was OMG hotter than Gerard, except not, because that's impossible, and he gave me a few dresses. We only saved these for the real goths. There we go, that's the orc voice you wanted. Oh, the real goths? Me and Bloody Mary asked. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are. Oh, you wouldn't believe how many posers there are in this town, man. Yesterday, Lupin and the Snop tried to buy a gothic camera pouch. He shook his head. I didn't even know they had a camera. We're now turning full orc. It's great. We are going full like Salem Puritanism, but for fucking gossip. Yeah, exactly, Robert. Ask your doctor if necrophiliac is right for you. No, my orc is shit. I need to practice my orc, but I do like doing it. Oh, God. OMFG, no, they're gonna spy on me again, I cried, running out of the changing room wearing a long black dress with lots of red tulle coming out and very low cut with a huge slit. I'm not a slut, by the way. Oh, my Satan, you have to buy that outfit, the salesperson said. Oh, yeah, looks totally hot, said Bloody Mary. Oi, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you for free because you look really hot in that outfit. Hey, you gonna be at the concert tonight? He asked. I'm also learning if I like crunch my body up, if I like really goblin mode. Oh, you gits, how's you not known to talk like one of the boys? Oh my god, actually, I'm learning that speaking like an orc is just like, you know, every advice for proper posture? Don't. Just do the opposite. The more you crunch. I'm sorry, pig. I'm sorry. It really does. Like that's because orcs are tall, but their heads are basically like leaning over super hard. That's great. Oh, that's right. You green git. Anyway, yeah, I am actually. I looked back at him. Hey, BTW, my name's Ebondi Darkness Dementia Tara Way. Oh, she had her real name now. What's yours? Oi, Tom Red, he said and ran a hand through his black dyed hair. Oi, maybe I'll see you there tonight. Oh god, this is Tom Riddle. I forgot about this. It's fine. It's fine. He's an orc now. It's cool. Oh, hold on. I need to do a thing real quick. Let's do. You know, yeah, let's do. We need a proper picture. We need a proper picture. Let's do this. And you know, let's do a little. Yep. Do a little download. So let's have ourselves a little fun on the interwebs. So like if we do, I'll hydrate. Don't worry. So if we do this, and let's go. Oh, how you doing, Pato? Oh man, this must make no sense without any context. This must look fucking insane. Yeah, everybody, it's him, War Boss Tom Ridd, as one does. Oh, beautiful art. Oh, how was that for you? How was that for you? I can just group these now. Grouping for no reason. Stupid. This is so fucking stupid. I love this. This is so good. So good. Let me add a. I no longer add folders, do I? Used to add folders. This is fucked up. Fucked up? How did I? Oh, there we go. Let's see, War Boss. Oh. And sorry about this, everybody. I'm get prepped, and then I swoop this around, and then hey, there we go. I can now trigger everything as one object. Hell yeah! Hell yeah. Oh, and he cannot be named. There we go. I only do find out that the louder you yell, the better your orc sounds. I'm realizing it now. I'm learning. I'm gonna come away with this with knowledge, which is unusual for My Immortal. Yeah, I don't think so, because I'm going there with my BF Draco, you sick perv. I yelled angrily, but before he could beg me to go with him, Hargrid flew in on his black broom looking worried. Oh, oi, LMFG, Ebony, you need to get back into the castle now. There we go. This is fine. Chapter 17. I said Fleming Distrio. If you're a prep did not read it, you can tell whether you're a prep or not by my quiz. It's on my homepage. If you're not, then you rock. If you are, then fuck off. Please, Willow isn't really a prep. Raven, please do this. I'll promise to give you back your poster. I will say, I don't know much about gay sex and fan fiction or Harry Potter fan fiction, but you know, I do know there is one other fan fiction that is basically orc fanfic for Harry Potter. It is called 30 H's. And it's called that because the title is 30 H's. Harry Potter in that one has a groin saw, which, if that's not the most orky shit you've ever heard, you're dead. You're a corpse. Not that I'm going to kill you, that you just will not. You're just not alive. You're not a living being. You are dead meat severed from God's divine light. Anyway, speaking about being severed from God's light, Tom Riddle gave us some cloths and stuff free. He said he would help us with makeup if he wanted, because he was really into fashion and stuff. He's bisexual. Hagrid kept shooting at us to come, C-U-M, come back to Hogwarts. WTF, Hagrid? I shouted angrily. Fuck off, you vajucking bastard. Well, anyway, Willow came. Hagrid went away angrily. Hey, bitch, you look kawaii, she said. Yeah, but not as kawaii as you, I answered sadly, because Willow's really pretty and everything. She was wearing a short black corset thingy with blood red lace on it and a black blood red miniskirt, leather fishnets, sure, why not, and black pointy boots that showed off how pale she was. She had a really nice body with big bobs and everything. She was thin enough to be anorexic. Which is spelled right out of everything in this fucking thing. So you're going to the concert with Draco? She's been pronouncing Draco so long. We're not going to, unfortunately, we're out of Orktown for a while, sadly enough. It's a bitch like a kawaii. Hey, the funny thing is, we're in 2025. If you go to anybody you know, like, hey, next time you run into a VTuber that's not me, you should say, "Hey, bitch, you're looking kawaii." They'll still probably appreciate it, even if they don't remember the context. I think they would get it. They'll know that's acceptable ways to talk in the future now. You know what? She was really ahead of her time. 19 years in the past, she was ahead of her time. I'm going with yeah, I said happily. I'm going with Diablo, she answered happily. Well, anyway, Draco and Diablo came. They were both looking extremely hot and sexy, and you could tell they foff we were ought to. Diablo was wearing a black t-shirt that said 666 on it. He was wearing tons of makeup, just like Marilyn Manson. I should also remind everyone, for people who might not remember, because it's been a while, Diablo's Ron. Just letting y'all know. Diablo is Ron. Draco was wearing black leather pants. Oh, get Draco on the screen as well. You know, as moving something that I should not be moving. Yeah, that's true. I guess that is a risky thing to say, but I do want to say it more. I need to bring the language forward. I gotta really get into here. Not you. I mean, the thing is, like, if you say bitch you look kawaii to me, I'm already aware. If you say it to someone else, they'll be fucking bamboozled. Oh, it really did. Like, this is chef's kiss, beautiful. Anyway, Draco was wearing black leather pants, a gothic black GC shirt, and black Vans he got from the Warp Tour. This is also a weird thing too. Like, Good Charlotte's fine, but I don't associate it as being gothic. Like, Marilyn Manson's fine, MCR's fine, but when I think Good Charlotte, I don't think gothic. Like, you could have did Voltaire, or you could have did Mindless Self-Indulgence was my gothic band of choice. I still like Mindless Self-Indulgence. A little bit of MSI every now and then as a treat to myself. Let's go. And if you're feeling really wild, you can listen to the Left Rights, which I believe was like a side. Is the Left Rights or the Up Downs was like a side project that Jimmy Urine did. Anyway, he got from the Warped Tour. B. Luddy Mart was going to the concert with Dracola. Dracola used to be called Navel. Oh, that's Neville. Used to be called Navel. But it turned out that he was kidnapped at birth and his real family were vampires. I love every time that there's like a muggle-born wizard. She's just like, JK, your family is vampires now. They died, DYED, in a car crash. Navel converted to Satanism and he went goth. He was in Slytherin now. He was wearing a black warped t-shirt, black jeans and shoes, and black hair with red streaks in it. We call him Dracula now. Well, anyway, we all went to Draco's Black Mercy Benz. Get it? Because we're... that his dad Lucian gave him. We did pot, coke, and crack. Spelled C-R-A-K. Or we had a bit of good crack. Now, is it like croik? I know that crack is like Irish or Scottish for fun. I do know that's a thing vaguely. Of a grandmother. Don't worry about it. She's dead. And vampires have now adopted him. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, this is true lore. This is the true lore. Yeah, they did. Yeah, Crake. There we go. That's fun. But no, they did pot, coke, and crack. Draco and I made out. We made fun of those stupid fucking preps. We soon got there. I gasped. Gerard was the sexiest guy ever. He looked even sexier than he did in pics. He had long raven black hair and piercing blue eyes. He was really skinny and he had an amazing ethnic voice. I like the way Gerard Way sounds. He's man can sing him a good song. Ethnic voice. No, that's not the word. That's not even fucking close. We marched to Helena and some odder songs. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the other members. I gasped. It wasn't Gerard at all. It was an ugly, preppy man with no nose and red eyes. Everyone ran away but me and Draco. Draco and I came. It was Voldemort and the Death Dealers. Oh no. You moronic idiots. He shooted angstily. NOB, I told you to kill vampire. Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco. No, please. We begged sadly, but he took out his knife. This is one of the most lines. I'm so excited that this one's happening. Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on his broomstick. He had long black hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne on the back. He shouted a spell and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. Hell yeah, motherfucker. She's trying, like, it's another funny thing where she's trying to make him look like a poser, but the idea of gothic Dumbledore with a fucking embroidered Avril Lavigne robe is the tightest shit. It's so dumb that it's amazing. Its stack overflows into something beautiful. Crotch. Yeah, groin saws are great. Everybody read 30 H's. Maybe I'll do that later too. I don't know. Yeah, the ripples of 9/11 continue to haunt us to this day. It is buck wild, just like the cultural impact. Oh yeah, hold on. Wasn't there like a weird? No, it's the Family Guy guys. I think he had like a headache or a hangover, and didn't go on a plane that was gonna. He didn't either get on that plane or he didn't go to the Twin Towers that day. Anyway, chapter 18. I said stuff, Flamin'. If you do, then you're a fucking prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff. You rock. You are not a prep. Thanks for Masuter. P.S. The otter is an Dumbledore. Swore is cause he trend to be gothic, so der. Yeah, 9/11. A lot of things happened. That's the takeaway from the story. 9/11, kind of a big deal. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner, black eyeshadow, blood bed lipstick, and black really low cut leather dress that was all ripped and in strips. So in stripes, so you could see my belly. I was wearing a skull belly ring with black and red diamonds inside of it. The night before Draco and I went back to the skull, get it, skull, cause I'm gothic and I like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black and the broom stuff was the broom stuff. How you doing, Minnie Dell? The broom stuff. You can't, I'm embedding this knowledge deeper. The broom stuff was blood red. There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR boom. We went back to our rooms and we had, you know what, to a Linkin Park song. Well, take it easy, Steve. Yeah, I can't believe you're leaving before the fucking to Linkin Park. I just had the weirdest thought that somebody out there has probably had sex to Breaking the Habit, and that feels weird. I don't know why. What do you mean Omegaverse outfit? This is just a fucking vampire. This is just a vampire outfit. Yeah, to a Linkin Park song. Could be any of them. One day, I don't know why. While people are just putting the boy thingy and the other thingy. Anyway, I went down to the Great Hall. There all the walls were painted black and the tables were black too, but Fold see that there was pink pants underneath the black pants, and there were pastors of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. WTF, I shouted, going to sit next to Bloody Mary and Willow. Bloody Mary, let's get her up. In a while. Bloody Mary was wearing a black leather mini with a good Charlotte t-shirt, black fishnets, and black pointy boots. Willow was wearing a long gothic black dress with blood red writing that was all lacy and came up to your thigh in black boots and fishnets. Vampire Dracula and Draco came. We started to talk about who was sexier, Mikey or Gerard Way or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi. I don't know who Seabat is, I'm sorry. Oh god, there's about the thing is, like, I would be like, is it weird that the idea of having sex to like people having sex to Linkin Park feels weird? I don't doubt that people have fucked to a lot of ICP songs just because, like, you've seen juggalos. You can give juggalos a lot of shit. I absolutely believe juggalos fuck. Now, questionable types of fucking, but they definitely do. They definitely do. Let's see. Those guys are so fucking hot. I don't know I did that voice for Neville, but that's fine. He's a nerd anyway. Navel was saying as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. He was the same one who chased away Voldemort. I guess that's just a new spelling now. Voldemort. Yesterday, he had normal tan skin. I just like it's like you could never be a tan goth. Like, what are you doing here? He had normal tan skin but was wearing white foundation, and he had dyed his hair black. Dumbledore? We all gasped. WTF? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort. Hello, everyone, he said happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it? Everyone from the poser table and Gryffindor started to cheer. Well, we goths just looked at each other, all defusted, and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was. One. BTW, you can call me Albert, he called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser, Draco shouted angrily as we went to transformation. We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Way lick Gerard, but I didn't say anything. I bet he's what the fuck does Willow sound like? Oh, I bet he's having a midlife crisis, Willow shouted. I was so fucking angry. Good old Albert. Why does he look like Slash? Because this is what a teenager thinks a man going through like a midlife crisis looks like. It's kind of the best. It's kind of great. Oh, I don't like Fago baby oil. I don't like that. No. Yeah, no, yeah, he's an old man. Like, listen, you're as an old man, you're allowed to goth up every once in a while. But, hold on, I have not taken a screenshot from this entire reading, which feels weird. But like, you know, everything else is just kind of in the middle of stuff. There's not like a good way for me just to like really cleanly get this out. But grab this. Chapter 19. I'm not okay. I promise. Promise. The funny thing, so this is a weird thing I noticed even for like Shakespeare Hemingway too. Like, this is gonna sound dumb. I had to look up promise because my brain is shattering as to like what the spelling of anything is. So if there's ever a word that in the context of the comic is spelled correctly and I pronounce it like it's not, it's fine. If I had an allergy, I'm not okay. Ugh. Ah, beautiful art. It really is. Like, I spent, effectively, I learned to read very early as a child. I want to say I was like closer to 6 when I started reading. I wasn't like great, but I was definitely ahead of my class. So let's say roughly, I've had basically like 29 years of reading. I'm a pretty solid reader. Reading these, I can actively feel my English begin to fray as words that are okay begun to unravel, and my brain begins to adapt to sentences like this. Please stop flaming the story. If you do, you're a fucking prep in your Julus, okay? From knock on I'm gong to dealt your men. Revoice 111. BTW Evandi a poor blood so der 1. Thanks to Raven form the help 11. Yeah, it's hard. You listen, as a wizard, you want to be an evil wizard. It makes sense. Do your bush begins to unfray? Maybe. Who knows? She beefed it. I can understand why Twitch would stop you, but thanks for going through that anyway. All day, we sat angrily thinking about Dumbledore. We were so fucking pissed off. Well, I had one thing to look forward to. The MCR concert. It had been postponed, so we could all go. So, we've had a fake out, a real concert that was also Voldemort in disguise. And we might be going back for a third go. It might be more repeating. I'm detaching from reality now. I'm transcending. I'm astral projecting in real time. Anyway, I went to the common room sadly to cut classes. Draco was being all secretive. I asked what it was and he got all mad and started crying all hot and angsty. Earth sensitive by guys so hot. No one fucking understands me, he shouted angrily as his black hair, spelled like the rabbit, went in his big blue eyes like Billy Joe in Boulevard of Borkin Dreams. He was wearing black baggy pants, a black MCR t-shirt, and a black dye. Get it instead of tie cause I'm gothic? I was wearing black leather low-cut top with chains all over it, in a black leather mini, black high-held boots, and a cross belly thing. My hair was all up in a messy, really high bun like Amy Lee and Gong Under. Email me if you want to see the pic. Accuse me? What about me? I growled. But, he grunted. You fucking bastard! I moaned. No, wait. It's not what it fucking looks like, he shouted. But it was too late. I knew what I heard. Huh? Okay. things are just, yeah, mind you, there's a lot of stuff on the screen, but yeah. Okay, this is another one of those like areas where just everything begins to jump. I knew what I heard, but do not know what she heard, but all right. I ran to the bathroom angrily. Cringe. I think it's supposed to be crying, but it's just, I went to the bathroom angrily. Cringe. Draco banged on the door. I whipped and wept. I whipped and wept and I whipped and wept as my bloody eyeliner streamed down my cheeks and made cool tears down my feces. Like Benji in the video for girls and boys. Raven, that is so our video. I took out a cigarette and started to smoke pot. Suddenly, Hargrid came. Everybody is just premature ejaculators in the series. He had period. You gave me a fucking shock, I shouted angrily, dropping my pot. WTF do you think you're doing in the girls' room? Only it wasn't Hargrid. Someone else was with him too. For a second, I wanted it to be Tom Ridd or maybe Draco, but it was Dumbledore. Hey, I need to ask you a question, he said, pulling out his black wannabe Gothic purse. What are you wearing to the concert? You know who MCR are? I gasped. No, I just saw there was a concert that a lot of goths and punks were going to. He said, anyway, Draco has a surprise for us. For you. Yes. PUNX in order to be appropriately, from the makers of Latinx, I bring you punks. Oh, God. Everything about this is magical. Everything about this is magical. Chapter 20. All right. So before we get further in this, I need to take an idle break, and I definitely need to recharge my water because this is a stream that requires a lot of reading. So BRB, everyone, hang tight. mostly back though. Before I start again, I must replenish my strength, and there's one way I can definitely do that, and that is to have exactly one pumpkin spice donut hole. One as a treat. A prep? No, lies. Sure, I might have been masticating to Dumbledore and his hot Avril Lavigne robe, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm allowed to as a treat. Where the fuck did I put the scene at? There we go. The Gothic chat. There we go. It's pretty legit. It's reasonably legit. All right. Masticating that donut hole. Chapter 20. It's Robert. No. Oh no. Listen, I'm allowed to be a little spicy white girl every now and then and enjoy some. I actually really do like pumpkin spice. For years, this is that kind of like oh my god, basic white girl treat. I'm just like, give me some of that pumpkin spice. Anything that is just like roughly pumpkin flavored. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go. Fall's here. Anyway, Chapter 20. Author's note. I said I did not occur what you think. Storf flamin, okay, preps. One thanks to Raven for the help one. Oh yeah, BTW, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates. I like to imagine, though, I would fully believe that she went on vacation. I fully believe that her family took her on vacation. Where do you think she went? I like to imagine that, like, her family lives in Des Moines, Iowa. And yeah, Florida would make sense. I was going to say Florida or like Pittsburgh. I don't know why. I'm getting a vibe. Florida makes more sense, really. No, maybe they live in Pittsburgh and they're going to Florida. That tracks. Yeah, that tracks. Yeah, pumpkin flavor good. Pumpkin flavor good. I think collectively, like, the cultural backlash against pumpkin spice has died down because it's just like a thing. What? I don't know. Like, she says she's taking a vacation in Transylvania. I imagine she's like from like Pittsburgh or somewhere and just going to Florida, but she wants to pretend. All day I wondered what the surprise was. Getting colder where I'm at, so I gotta shut the door. There we go. I keep thinking. There we go. Watch my vampire body snap into place. Meanwhile, I popped on a black leather mini, a black corset with purple lace stuff on it. Yeah, give me some of that purple. A black gothic compact boots. MCR were going to the concert again since Volksamort had taken over the last one. I slit my wrists while I moshed to MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly, oh gasp, someone knocked on the door while I was trying on some black clothes and moshing to Fang You for the Venom. I got all mad and turned it off. But sacredly, I hopped inside that it was Draco so we could do it again. Yeah, get that purple. Yeah, it's amazing how consistent the bad spellings are. Michigan to Jersey also sounds good. That also sounds good. How you doing, Drugga? How you doing? Ooh, pumpkin bar stuff sound good. What the fucking hell are you doing? I shouted angrily. It was Lupin! Oh no. Oh no. Are you gonna come R-word me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us to be careful around him and Snap since he was a pedo. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no one's getting pregnant in this, I think. Oh yeah, what voice did I use for Lupin? No, actually, get it, hell. Can I please borrow some condoms? He growled angrily. Yeah, so you can fuck your 6-year-old girlfriend, huh? I shouted sarcastically. Fucker, he said, gong away. Like, I wonder what went through her head to, like, put, like, that. None of that's gonna really do anything else in this story, but sure. Okay. Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then I gasped. Oh no, that's why she did this. Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall doing it, and Dobby was watching. Oh no. Dobby in the cuck chair. Dobby doesn't mind the cuck chair. At least it's furniture. Oh, yep, you can continue to bugger. It's fine. I'll just sit here in the chair. Can I get a glass of... Could Dobby get a glass of water for... No? Okay. Dobby will stay in the cuck chair for now. Oh my god, you ludicrous idiot. They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Very interesting, too. You can tell she's not a Fujo because she did not explain who was topping who. They both shooted angrily when they saw me. Dobby ran away crying. Oh no, they knocked over Dobby's cock chair. Dobby will go back to clean the clothes now. Dobby's sad. Even though Dobby hated the aggressive old man gay sex, the fabled old man Yowie in the hallway, at least it was a reprieve from Dobby's beatings. Well, goodbye, Ebony. Sorry, I'm having more fun with the story in my head. If you give a house elf a cuck share, they are free, but only while in the chair. If you take them off the chair, they lose it. That's the rule. I'm sure if you at J.K. Rowling on Twitter and be like, yo, if you gave Dobby a cuck share, is he free? And I'm sure she'll give you a rail. I'm sure she will answer. She's got nothing but time in the world, unironically. All right, we got an ad break. So we'll wait for that. Oh no. Oh, Jonah, I hate the phrase Dobby sits in the splash zone. Dobby doesn't like that this old man Yowie is like a Gallagher show. Please, Dobby doesn't want to be here anymore. Dobby's a Yume Joshi, not a food Joshi. Dobby just wants to write self-insert fanfic in peace. Anyway. So Dobby ran away crying. Day got up though. Normally I would have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it, but both of them were fucking preps. BTW Snake is moved to Gryffindor now. Thank you for clicking. I need to put that later, like on Twitter, and not explain the context. To like, what are you doing? Like how what is this? And I'll be like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Being thirsty to splash zone. You promised Dobby he could get a milkshake, but not like this. Not like this at all. Anyway. WTF, is that why you wanted condoms? I asked sadistically. See, I spelled that. Only you wouldn't give them to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily. Well, you should have told me, I replayed. You dimwit, Snake began to shoot angrily. Is he just coming now? And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see they were naked and everything. Well, excuse me, they both shouted angrily. What was that all about? It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run. They chased me, but I threw my wound at them and they tripped over it. Well, anyways, I went outside and there was Vampire looking extremely fucking hot. Oh, we've had Dumbledore on there for a while. Let's bring Vampire out. You ever get so mad you're not? Anyway, WTF, where'd Draco? I asked him. Oh, the problem is I also made Hermione a hag. Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come. At this point, she's just forgotten how to spell come as C-O-M-E. It's just always C-U-M. Oh, Draco wouldn't come, Vampire said, shaking his head. You want to come with me to the concert? Then he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car. He said his dog father, Sirius Black. I know that's his real name in the everything, but she spelled it wrong, so that makes it very funny to me. The license plate on the front said MRC 666 on it. The one on the back said NOB on it. I gasped. We went to the concert hall. MCR were there playing. Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music. I gasped, looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. Gerard was so fucking hot, and he began to sing Helena, and his sexy, beautiful voice began to fill the hall, and then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner. Yes, like spelling like sexy like that is like, that's not, I don't think that's not even a typo. That's just what people did. Yeah, like, when was the last time you saw the word smexy typed out, everyone? Like the word, like, so it's like, I believe you would spell it like S-M-E, 2 X's and Y. Like, when was the last time you saw a good smexy like that? When do you think? It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. It's been a hot fucking minute. Well, don't worry. You've seen it now in 2025. You're welcome. I did this to you. I've reinflicted smexy into your brains. You can never escape the cringe. Chapter 21. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck. It's not my fault. She's spelling so bad. Fuck, I just lost again. She's spelling so bad that I am turning fake Scottish. It's not my fault if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that big raven, cause it fuck you preps. Whoops, says Raven, thanks for the help. BTW, Transylvania rocks thrad. I even got to go to the castle where Dr. Cola was filmed. I love Dr. Cola. Dr. Cola's, yeah, welcome home, Cybertorf. We missed you so. Later, we all went in the skull. Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a... I am speaking Khazad-dûl. How did you know? I asked in a gothic voice. No, I'm not, you fucking bitch. He shouted angrily. He started to run out of the place in a suicidal... Sorry. How you doing, Irish Jacob? I stated to cry because I was afraid he would commit suicide. Oh, it's okay, Adobe, said Vampire comfortably. Oh, I'll make him feel better. You gonna do gay sex at him? You mean you'll go fuck him, won't you? I shot angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. I need Draco and Vampire out. Let's do this. There we go. They're the lads. And then NOB unzipped her salver. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad that Come On Slam 2 never became real. It's fine. It lives on in me as a ghost that haunts my dreams. Let's see. Draco, please come. Oh, she's on come right. Yippee! Good job. Good job, Tara. Draco, please come. Sorry. That was vampire. My bad. Oh, Draco, please come. He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale, P-A-I-L face. I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophone, then fuck off. And then we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invisibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there. I forgot about him. Shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Oi, who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. Oi, is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. Oh, no, fuck you, you proper little poser son of a fucking bick, Vampire said under his breast. In a disgusted way. How would it be black as invisible? Don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. Are you... Is that the... Oh, to be fair, Jacob, you're popping in right now. If you don't have any context, I'm like chapter 22 into My Immortal. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, howdy. I am not even half. Oh god, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a 2-part stream. That's fine. I will easily do this next week. I do not care. It'll be fine. Oh, excuse me! Excuse me! Who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? Oh god. Yes. Filth nodded, and then, how you doing, Yano? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Oh, shit! What Lego were you building? Hell yeah. For people who might not know me, I'm Howbernot the Mimic Elf, major painting VTuber of the Nerd Golden Game Variety. How you doing, as Laria? And how you doing, Yano? How you doing? I'm Chilean now. If I cannot read anything, it's because I am reading My Immortal for Halloween. It is... For context, for people who might not remember, because it is now 19 years old, it's Harry Potter fanfiction about Ebony, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way, a totally gothic vampire that everybody loves. You know, I don't have the kind of brain disease that could write this. I wish I could. Because it's a fascinating type of brain disease. I just don't got that. How you doing, Rex Arada? Welcome. Yeah, see, yeah. But yeah, I do. Yeah. So yeah, it's currently what do I say? What's going on in the story right now? Stuff. Like right now, you know, I'll just read forward, and if you see vampire, that's Harry Potter. Anyway. I will carry on. How you doing, Terrizing? This is interesting. This is interesting, Tara. The belief is that the first roughly like half or 2/3 were written honestly. And then the kind of accepted rumor is that this was picked up by someone else. I've heard it described as the Dread Pirate Roberts of fanfiction, which is amazing. It was written in 2006, so it predates irony. But it kind of does. Like, here's the metric. Here's the metric, Tara. If this is written in earnest, and I believe at least a decent chunk of it is, it's buckshit wild, batshit wild, all the shit's wild. If this was written as a joke, if somebody sat down and wrote 44 pages of gothic Harry Potter fanfiction, complete with like a meta plot about like friends like no longer hanging out, and that's why the spelling got worse. They're also crazy. Like that's also a weird thing to do. Like it doesn't matter. Like you can tee-hee irony all you want. Anybody who would do that is also strange. Which I don't mind strange people, but like, you know. Yeah, it's like Shakespeare Hemingway, where it's like, if it's I'm assuming it's written in earnest, because if you write as a joke, you're still buttfuck crazy. You're still buck wild. Like it's great. It's great like that. But yeah, we all know irony was invented in 2010. There's a pre-irony period, and then post-irony where Dave Strider from Homestuck invented irony. We all know that. It's all written in the tomes. I shouldn't need to reiterate, but public education has gotten worse over the years, so I thought I'd remind everyone just in case, if you weren't privileged enough for info. Anyway, quality writing. Here we go. And then vampire Frenched me. Once again, vampire being Harry Potter, and me in this context being Ebony DeMarcus Dimension Raven Way, which I made in WWE 2K19. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking the cloak. Oi, what the? He yelled, but it was too late now because we were ruining away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrist outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay? I guess though. Draco wept. We went back to our coffins Frenching each other. Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid. See, isn't that depressing? On the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. There was a knock on the door and Fug and the mystery of magic walked into the school. Yes, and Fug. Capital F Fug. Yeah, Harry Potter is a vampire because everyone's a fucking vampire. Everyone's vampire Satanist. It's fine. It'd be like that. To be fair, everyone's slitting their wrist. It just do be like that in the magical world of Harry Potter. As everybody knows, this is once again pretty standard Harry Potter. I don't even know why I need to explain things, but there we go. Chapter 20. We just chapter. Okay. The order. My brain is shutting down. I'm forgetting the orders. I love Fug. How you doing, bud? How you doing? Yeah, I feel like it's as somebody who likes to read bad fanfics. I feel like this is one that I've been meaning to do for a while, and I do like it a lot. And it's been a couple of years since I last interacted with it in any form, and it's still good, still great, still excellent. STF, you preps, stop flaming, okay? If you do not like it, then fuck off. I know it's Mr. Norris, it's Raven's fault, okay? 1-1, you suck. 1-0, just kidding, Raven, you fucking rock prep suck. 1. There we go. Oh yeah, it's we're officially halfway there, even though the scroll bar is not fully halfway. All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas. Black lacy leather pajamas. None of those go together. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diablo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing just the whole fucking crew's there. But do I even bother putting everyone on screen? Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. There we go. We'll get Willow. I thought Willow's like somebody's friend, I think. I don't think Willow's even like a actual character. And we'll get Ron, who is Diablo, because I don't know. Why not? It's a choice. It's certainly a choice. Are you guys like, you know how this is something that I still notice happens a lot now? There are people that like write fan fiction and then the characters warp and they basically become like basically someone's OC. There was I saw something on Twitter ages ago where somebody basically has a OC that was like Kakyoin from JoJo Part 3 that eventually just kind of like warped and got gender bent and like a bunch of stuff to the point where like she was pretty much like an entirely new character. And I think at some point they just became an OC, but it's like, oh yeah, this used to be Kakyoin at one point. This kind of a verse. This happens a lot. This is a reoccurring trend in fanfic. Yes, we must describe every outfit forever, or else you might forget what they're wearing, everybody. Sure, you could just sum everything up as fishnets, lace, leather, miniskirt. And for boys, black pants, band shirt. That's really about it, but we must go into detail. Yeah, do it with Peter Griff. Exactly. Just eventually warp it around to your OC. It's just like crazy, like muscle Amazon. Is it the same art? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if that was like a whole like JoJo forked universe. I find stuff like that really fascinating, but like I don't follow through after. Like if I see them out in the wild doing their own fun thing, I'm not gonna like chase them down. Really. My paints were getting wobbly. They were like starting to fall. All right, I fixed that. Yippee! There we go. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt and baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. He looked like Gerard Way and almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy gothic dress that she had ripped off to show her cleavage with a white apron that said Bic and other swear words. And MCR lyrics on it, kind of like the one dress I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Darkness, who is Jenny, sure, was there too. She was weaving a ripped gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace up top thing and black pointy boots. So were Crab and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diablo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. Wow, he committed suicide by slitting his wrist with a razor. He had R-word them and stuff before too. They all got so depressed that they became gothic and converted to Stanism. How you doing, Joof? How you doing? To be fair, Crab and Goyle, she did spell crab just like regular crab. It do be like that. I love Stanism. I love Stanism as a typo. It's excellent. It's great. OMFG, I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? NOB, something is really fucked up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put on my fucking clothes first, I shouted angrily. It's alright. We have to go now and you look kawaii anyway. You're so fucking beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Oh, alright, I said smiling. But you have to tell me why you're all being so erective. I will, he said. So, she's just going to quickly put on some clothes, right? So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow and white foundation. Then I came. We all went outside the Great Hall. No, we went outside the Great Hall. Hold on. Oh, goody gumdrops. It's a typo that's appropriate for me. Yippee! Look, everybody, I'm in this story. They put me in this story 19 years into the future past. They put me into the story. Look, it's me, the Great Howl. Whippy! There we go. Fucking stupid. so erective. And looked in from a window. A fucking prep called Brittany from Gryffindor, spelled like door, like the one you open, was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hilary Duff t-shirt, so we put out our middle fingers at her. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge... she was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted angrily. This school must be closed. The Bark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You are not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You are too old and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, said Dumbledore. Dumbledore, I'm sorry, my man. You're getting old. You must retry. Oh, hold on. I'm accidentally. I'm hiding incorrect things right now. Sorry that I cleared the chat. There we go. The dialogue will be back at some point. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe I fucked up the chat this stream. It'll be fine. The royalties someday. Oh, there we go. Yippee. Very well, Dumbledore said angry. Fuck off, Diablo. Fuck off, Diablo. There. But, B-U-T-T, We cannot do this. We cannot close the school. There is only one person capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school, and her name is ... I can't. I'm not gonna count every dot. There's like 30 of them. Anoni, Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Oh shit, hold on. I hit her too. Gasp. Oh, egads. Good old Cornelia Fug. Chapter 23. Ah, that fuck up, bitches. Because, one, you're just jealous cause I got 10,000 revoys? Thanks to Raven for the help in telling me about the books, girly rock. Let's go shopping together. So yeah, I guess she was a movie only that just like at somebody's like, hey, you know, there's like a. You think she knew who Sirius Black was, so she watched the first 3 movies, and then her friend is like, oh yeah, you know, there's like books, right? She's like, OMFG, no fucking way, books. The door opened, and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledore. Sometimes she'll fuck up Dumbledore's name, and I can't tell if this is a bit or not. Like, could this be a typo? Could this be real? It could be either. Both of them could very much be like accurate, and it's just buck wild. Ah, fuck. There we go. I'm beginning to feel the effects of doing like in high intensive Barak Kazan voices right now, so let's be fine. Mr. Way, what the bleep are you doing? Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore blared at her. Oops, she made a mistake, he corrupted her. She means hi, everyone come in. Well, we all came in angrily. Yeah, she probably, you know what? I bet she saw a trailer or like was like vaguely aware of it. But she's like, I didn't, like, the movie might not have been out. No, pig, no. Yeah, so yeah, that's what kind of why I said it's like, it, like, if you told me that, like, maybe not even half. Like, let's say, like, so remember when there's, like, maybe, like, chapter 13, she's like, oh, yeah, my friend Raven broke up with me. Or, like, effectively, they're like, we're having a fight, so, like, my spelling's gonna be worse. There is some part of me that wonders if, like, maybe she stopped at, like, 12 or 13 chapters, the original author, and it probably got flamed off the internet, or just, like, you know, just wasn't feeling it. And then somebody else is like, I want to do that. But as like a ploy to cover up the fact that they're going to write dialogue very differently, because it does feel different. Like it does begin to feel different. Like it feels like very, like, it almost feels like it's like self-flanderizing at this point, which is a bizarre thing to say to give this any amount of literary analysis. But it really does begin to feel like, there was like a bar of crazy. And it begins to almost feel like it's trying to one-up itself sometimes. So yeah, I don't know. It's neat though. I still think even the second part, it's still neat. It's just kind of interesting to think about. I like thinking about things. Yay, yippee. I like thinking about things that make you stupid. Once again though, yeah. The first one, like, I still think the earlier parts felt more earnest, but once again, the person who wrote the second half is also a fucking nutter. What compels you to carry on? Like, this is also like a thing, like we're joking about pre-irony and post-irony. But like, ironic people, like people whose entire thing is irony, it does cause them to become weirdos like this. Like, you're allowed to like a movie, you're allowed to like things ironically, you're allowed to kind of chat ironically sometimes about stuff. But there are people whose entire brain has been warped by irony. And those people become insufferable, but also crazy. And it's, you could be seeing this manifesting in the course of this. Oh boy. Oh, whenever, Jace. I'm gonna take the centers out of saucers and hand them tomorrow. I'll be the Halloween. Good night, Jay. You fuck. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna get, yeah, the pun will get the cringe face. Everything else, nah. It'll be fine. I'm gonna lick my lips. We all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco and opposite Bloody Mary. I'll just get Draco out. I don't need these big ensemble shots. It's fine. Nope. I'm dragging someone around. Oh, I keep dragging War Boss Riddle, who is... I'm also beginning to think that Tom Riddle will never show up again. So, like, I've read this before. I remember a lot of the earlier parts. Around, like, this era of the thing is where I begin to forget. This is where I begin to forget, like, oh, what the fuck happened in this part? Like, I remember the Avril Lavigne robe and, like, the concert and stuff. I also, no, okay. There's one other part I do vaguely remember, and I'm not going to say what yet, because I don't want to spoil that, but I do remember stuff. Crab and Goyle started to make morbid jokes. They both looked exactly like, fuck is Villy Villo? I actually don't know. E-I-L-L-E, Villy Volo. Why does he look so familiar? Oh, he was the singer of Him, I think. Oh, okay. He's the guy. I don't. Yeah, she'll like, you know. There's a lot of bands I know, but like I'm one of those people that I don't retain the names of the singers. See, that's, you know what, that's fair. You're allowed to have him as your favorite band and not remember the lead singer's name. I think that's totally appropriate. I would not judge you a day for that. But two people looking like Villy Volo, that's a choice. I ate the letter 8, some Count Chocula, and drank some blood. Also, Emeka Dolian, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the workshop. How you doing? How you doing? We are on chapter, oh boy, we're on chapter 23 of My Immortal, and the brain is beginning to unravel. But I'm classic literature has burrowed deep. There we go. Anyway. How you doing? How you doing? I ate the number 8, the letter 8. I love it. The number 8, some Count Chocolate drank some blood from a cup. Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. There we go. Oh, thank you. This is a Halloween outfit. The head is usual. The body is very gothic for the season. But yeah. And how you doing, Vtuber? Welcome. Vampire Draco? WTF? I asked. You fucking Are you fucking bastard? Yell. Oh my god. Yell Draco Vampire. I want to sit next to her. No, I do. Shouted. Oh no, I do. Shout. I guess that's him. And the dancing pickle. Oh yeah, no, that's a bell pepper. No, I'm just giving a shit. That's just like a little fun, like a little redeem. Check my stuff. There's it's fine. I have to keep the momentum going, or I can feel myself begin to explode in real time. No, she doesn't fucking like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. Oh, no, fuck you, motherfucker. She loves me, not you, shouted Vampire. And then he jumped on Draco. No, not in that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a gray robe. All the glass in the window he flew through fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. I stopped eating. Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. It was Voldemort. I'll leave the Tom Riddle nonsense around. It's him, Voldemort. I like this almost feels like when like Voldemort appearing is always like jumping the shark. Like things have gotten a little calm, a little chill. Yeah, I did not. By the way, how you doing, Boomer? I did not. I did not edit the photoshopped images. Those are kind of like commonly used for the story. I did make the WWE 2K19 thing though. I did do that. That was me. Ebony, Ebony. Darth Vader. Darth Vader said evilly in his raspy voice, "Thou hast failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill vampire as well. If thou dost not kill him before, then I shall kill Draco too. Please don't make me kill him, please, PLZ," I begged. Just a little nutto, I promise. I know, right? Isn't it great? That was like chapter 8. No, very few chapters actually get titles, but that one did. "No," he laughed cruelly. "Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway." Then he flew away cackling. I bust into tears. Draco and Vampire came to contort me. I'm sure she did, sister. I'm sure she did. I'm sure they did. Let's let them. And yeah, let's get Draco back. There we go. I have to scoots everything around. There we go. Yeah, the soothing Garfield voice. There we go. Sorry. Sometimes when I read fanfic like this, I'll accidentally read a line ahead, and it hits me like the fucking gut. Let's see. I busted. Let's see. Suddenly my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision where I saw some lightning flash, and then Voldemort came to kill Draco, while Draco slit his wrists in a depressed way. I get contorted by my boy toys. A lot of people do, to be fair. "No!" I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I locked up. Happy Locktober, everyone. And I stopped having the vision. Ebony, how are you all right?" asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly as I got up. "Everything's all right, Anobi," said Vampire, all sensitive. "No, it's not," I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. OMFG, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring too? "Oh, it's okay, girl," said Bloody Mary. "Oh, maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though." "Okay, Bick," I said sadly, and then we went. Professor Sinister. Yippee. Chapter 24. Yeah, supposed in a happy way, yeah? Oh, God. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is... Oh, boy. I said happy locked. Yeah, I did say that because it said something about being locked. Listen, I've been on the internet that I'm aware of many things. And if you want more Locktober content, fuck, I was gonna do a joke where I shouted out Dice Queen D. I fucked up her channel. It's fine. Probably for the best. It's probably for the best. Oh, good shit. Oh, Plebs, stop flaming the story. You're just jealous, so fuck you. Okay, go to hell. Raven, thanks for the help. Well, we had Deviation next. Deviant art, I guess. Leave her alone. Oh, God. Okay, Cyber Dwarf. Is it bad that I'm happy that like this is like, because I've done that voice for other dwarves, but I do appreciate the Cyber Dwarf is the carrier of that voice for me. And I got to ask Professor Trivoli about the visions. "Konnichiwa, everybody come in," said Professor Sinister in Japanese. She smelled at me with her gothic black lips. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long, dead black hair with blood red tips and red eyes. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. She and Bilodi Murray got along great. She's really young for a teacher. Today, she was wearing a black leather top with red lace and a long gothic black zip-ripped dress. We went inside the black classroom with pastors of Emily the Strong. I raised my hand. I was wearing some black nay Polish with red pentagrams on it. Yep, she said the Japanese part and the English part in Japanese. Yeah. What about that sentence is confusing? That was, it was written right there. There's no way that would be weird. What is it, Ebony? She asked. Hey girl, I love your nail polish. Where do you get it, Hot Topic? Yeah, I answered. All the preps didn't know what HT was, gave me weird looks. I gave them the middle finger. Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it? How about now, she asked. Okay, I said. Okay, class, fucking dismissed, everyone, Professor Trovoli said, and she let everyone go. Except for you, Brittany, she pointed at Brittany and some other preps. Please do exorcise, get it, 1 on page 3. Nani the fucking did. Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried Draco is going to die. Well, she gave me a black crystal ball to lock in on. There we go. Once again, happy lock. Oh, everybody lock in. It's time to look into the ball. We gotta be serious now. I looked at it. What do you see? I'm not giving her a different voice because this is based. The teacher is now Tara's basically her dream self-insert teacher. I said I see a black gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes. He's going to Congress. Yippee. Oh, okay, you can go now. See ya, cunt. Said Professor Sinister. Oh, I did the wrong voice, everyone. She's Australian. Oh, I'm such a fool. Oh, she's a fool. Okay, well, now I know. Now I know the accent to use for her. Aussie. Okay. I see. Offensive. Oh, I see. I can make fun of the Brits all I want. When was the last time I refreshed the Luigi's Mansion? It's been a bit. There we go. How you doing, son? How you doing? Oh, this fucking thing. Bye, bitch, I said. I went to Draco and Vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together and I was so exhibited. Sure. Chapter 25. Oh, stop flaming, okay? If you do not, then I'll just tell Justin to bet you up. And I'll tell all the nerds to put virtues on your computer. Fuck you. Raven, thankful to help one. I was so excited. I fellowed. Truly, this is the Fellowship of the Ring. Yes, I am, son. I am reading My Immortal. I'm glad you know. Hell yeah. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. We went outside, and then we went to Draco's black car. Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Trovoli say? Whispered Draco, potting his gothic wit black with black nail polish on mine. No, I've been reading the entire time. I've been reading. Barring technical difficulties in the beginning, I have been straight reading this the entire fucking stream. Hell yeah, motherfucker. She said she wouldn't tell me what the visions. She would tell me what the visions meant tomorrow. I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it and gave it to me to spork. Holds up Spork, I am the heroin user of doom. He started to fly the car into a tree. We went to the top of it. Draco put on some MCR. Oh no, no, you're fine. You're fine. Do not worry. And all the things that you never told me. I don't remember how the song goes. It's fine. And all the smiles that were ever gonna haunt me. There we go. I know. Now I know. Saying Gerard's sexy voice. We started tilling of each other. We started tilling of each other's clothes fervently. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar. I took off his black boxers. Then, God, this reads like German erotica. He put his throbbing, you know what, into my tool sexily. Oh, Draco! I screamed, having an orgasm. We started Frenching passively. Suddenly, I fell asleep. Draco goes so deep, put that ass to sleep apparently. I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting two gothic men with long black hair. Oh God, do you think she means like someone wearing black clothes or just like a black dude? It could go either way. Actually, it could be bonus option. Could be bonus option of both. Yeah, with at some point. If you don't have sound, this must be really baffling then. No, please don't fucking kill us, they pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No, oh my fucking God, I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. So did he just like grab her eyes and just crank them open? That's the thing he did. Yeah, there's been a lot of sex and like sex getting interrupted. It's hard to keep track. Understandable. I wanted to cry and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lincoln Park mobile. But BUTT, the worst thing was the people who were shot in the dream were Lucian and Sirius. Chapter 26. Hold on. I need to take another really short idle break real quick. Because I am pounding water like a beast. All right, I will be right back. This will be really short. Aha! Vampire! Away! All right, I'm back. Yippee! Like you're pre-diabetic. I go through a decent amount of water during regular streams, but during reading streams, I go through a ludicrous amount of water. There we go. Chapter 26. Perhaps stop flaming the story, okay? If you do not like the story, then go fuck yourselves. You fucking prep, you suck. Oh, why? I wasn't being racist, okay? Okay. Thanks, Tara. Thanks for letting us know. A few mutates later, vampire came to the tree. Oh boy, okay, starting off on a good line. Yeah, love it, love it. Ah, there we go. He was wearing a black leather Jackson. Oh no. Black leather pants and a good Trowlet t-shirt. Hi, vampire, I said flirtily as I started to sob. Draco hugged me sexily, triumphed to comfort me. Oh, God. I need more. I just got more. I'm out of I'm out of practice for my fanfic reading. Holy shit. I started to cry tears of blood, and then I told them what happened. Yeah, not a leather Jackson, the worst. Oh, fuck it, Vampire shouted angrily. He's starting to cry sadly. What fucking dick did that? I don't know, I said. No, come on, we have to tell Dumbledore. This is another thing that, like, I can't tell if she fucked it up or not. We ran out of the tree and into the castle. Dumbledore was sitting in his office. Sire, dads have been shot, Draco said while we whipped some tears from his white face. Enoby had a vision in a dream. Oh, God, she fucked it up so bad. Dumbledore... Dumbledore started to cockle. Ha 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 ha! Hold on, let me get Dumbledore back. The lad, man, the myth, the legend. Go higher, Dumbledore. And now, do you expect me to know Ebony's not divisional? I glared at Dumbledore. Look, motherfucker, he said angrily as Dumbledore gasped. C is the toot of Crackter. Huh? What do you mean the toot of Crackter? What do you mean the toot of Crackter? You know very well. He said, and then, you know very well I'm not delusional. So get some fucking people out there to look for Ceres and Lucian Porto. Okay, he said in an imitated voice. Where are they? I thought about it. Then all of a sudden, Longdon! Longdon! You know what they say about people from Longdon? Longdon. I said, I told him which streets. He went and called some people and did some stuff. After a few mistunes, he came back and said people were going out looking for them. After a while, someone called him again. He said they had been found. Draco, Vampire, and I all left our rooms together. I went with Draco to wait in the nurse's office while Vampire went to slit his wrist in his room. We looked at each other's gothic, depressured eyes. Then we kissed. Suddenly serious. Not serious Sam, suddenly serious and Lucian came in on stretchers. And and Professor Sinister was behind them. Yippee. Vampire stuff, never. Oh, do you think she can shoot the blood like the lizard? Like one lizards? Probably. I'd believe it. Oh, this has got a title. Chapter 27. Vampires will never hurt you. Yeah, we got Longdon, we got Namchester, we got all the good U.S. cities. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck do I do for something spooky? And I felt like just the Luigi theme on repeat. So it was like, currently this is like sort of like the, what's it typically called? This is like sort of like the main Luigi's Mansion theme, and I was using the EGAD menu music for the just chatting section. You know what? I do not give a fuck what you preps think about me. So stop flaming the fucking story, Bickers. 1111. Thanks to Raven. I love your and sport and your help. I love your girl, so I caught an update because I was a little depressed and I slipped my wrist. I had to go to the hospital. Raven, you lock girl 11111111. Everyone in the room started to cry happily. I had saved them. Draco, Lucian, Sirius Bond, vampire all came to hug me. The nurse started to give them medicine. I need to take a screenshot. This will, like, there's been worse typos grammatically, but man, this whole sentence is typoed in the most buck wild. I need to put this so you can all see this when I read this next line. Come on, Anobi, said Professor Sinatra. Oh my fucking god! How do you fuck up that badly? Oh boy. If that's a genuine fuck up, holy shit. If that's a purposeful, then well done, because that's also insane. Like, that's also a buck wild typo to even think of. It's... Oh my god, I gotta get that off screen though. I don't know, man. Because the autocorrect will usually do C-O-M-E and not C-U-M most of the time. Also, this is 2006. Autocorrect existed, but I don't think it was like that useful at the time. I don't know. That's like, I was like, I still think the idea that the second part was written by someone else, but like, what's a typo artist? Like, I could see them being like, oh, we're going to really escalate this Gothic story, but do you think they typoed on purpose? And if that was on purpose, that was like well done in being buck wild. Like, there was effort into being that buck wild. If I was right in the secret tongue of the dwarves, true, their autocorrect is different. She was wearing a, Professor Sinatra. There we go. What? It's funny, when I think about Frank Sinatra, I don't think of any Frank Sinatra songs. I think of the song Frank Sinatra by Cake, which is probably my favorite Cake song. By the way, no matter how you feel about Cake, and I understand a lot of people don't like Cake, listen to Frank Sinatra by Cake. It's a legitimately really, really good song. She was wearing a gothic black leader dress with a corset top and real vampire blood on it, and fucking black platinum boots. Oh yeah, she's an Aussie. Ow, I have to tell you, the fucking perdition. My Aussie is great. It's gonna be flawless. I looked at Lucian, Seraphs, Drake, and Vampire. They nodded. I smelled happily, and I went into the dark room. I had changed Professor Sinister, took out some black cards. She started to look into the black crucible ball. She said, "Ow! Oi, I see the Drake times on you." She said badly. Hal also said badly. She peered into the ball. Oh, you see, you must go back in time. Oh, fuck, she does get to see Tom Riddle again, I see. She took out a time toner like Bloody Mary had. Oh, when Voldemort was in Hogwarts before he became powerful, he got his heart broken. Now you must think you become Voldemort if he was in love? I shook my head. Oh, you must go back in time and seduce him. It's the only way. If he is so evil, then you must kill him. You can come to my room tomorrow and you can do it. Okay, I said sadly. We did death's touch sin. I went outside again, sadly. What fucking happened? Asked Draco and Vampire. Yeah, what happened? Asked Darkness Will and Bloody Mary. Yeah, I don't think I need a good accent would make this character better. It's fine. I was about to tell them, but B-U-T-T, everyone, like the number one, was there. They were celebrating Lucian and Sirius being fond. Everyone was proud of me, but I just wanted to talk to Draco. They were cheesing my name, and some reporters were there trying to interview Dumbledore. A banner was put up. Lots of fucking preps were there, obviously tearing to be Gothic, wearing him sign on their hands, despite them not having actually heard of him. Even Mr. Norris looked happy. A black and red cake had been brought out. Crab and Goik set up some fireworks in the shape of skulls from Wesley's Wizard Wises. Dad, you into Wesley's Wizard Wises? It smelled like the wizard. I put on my invisibility coat with Vampire and Draco, and we sneaked outside together. Wesley Wizard? It's spelled no, W-H-I-Z-A-R-D, the wizard, you know. Chapter 28. Oh, I said stop gaflamming the story. It was a miscat when Professor Renori said that, okay? Go to fucking hell, you suck. Thanks to Philly for the help. Raven had fun with Kiwi. You think there's a person named Kiwi, or is she just really fucking stoked to have fruit? I mean, as somebody who likes kiwis enough to eat the skin, like I understand the joy of a kiwi. Yeah, every time the invisibility coke is mentioned, you should take a sip. Yippee! I need more drink after that. See, I keep buying invisibility cokes, but whenever I set them down, they just go. I don't know where I put them. Ooh, okay. Looks like ads are about to start. I'm gonna wait for the ads to go through. Shave them first. Ooh, you're doing advanced kiwi maneuvers. I see. So-called rainforest lovers when they won't eat the kiwi. Oh, that's gonna be a stupid joke I'll say tonight. Sorry, I'm waiting. I got the ads are starting soon prompt, so I'm just waiting for that to go so the flow does not get interrupted. I picked a decent spot. Yeah, exactly. Only one. wait, why not two, Fuon? Why not two? Why just one? You're joking, but now more questions arise. There we go. Okay, we got the ad break. Oh boy, the hydrate has been good. The stretching is what I need to do. Oh boy, I am unfortunately because I'm like I'm basically like super shrimping in order to hit very specific accents. Like very specific accents are being caused by my hiccup. Thank you for the hydrate. Appropriately stretched. There we go. I'm all nice and limber to read. My Immortal. Oh, that's fair. That's fair for one. We went into a black room. The walls were black with portraits of Gothic bands like MCR, GC, and Marilyn Manson all over them. A big black coffin, BBC, was in the middle. Red velvet lined the black box. God, the black DABLAKBOX, that is extremely orky. All of her typos are so orky, it's amazing. Like, I part of me wants to try to read this start to finish in an orcish voice, because I think that'd be fucking beautiful. There were 3 chairs made of bones with real skulls in them. I was wearing a black corset bar with purple stuff on it. Thanks for the description. Fishnet suckings. And a black leather thong underneath. I sat down on one of the chairs dispersively. So did Draco and Vampire. Are you okay? Vampire asked, potting his alabaster. Oh, people need to start calling pale fox alabastards. It's so good. Why is that not an insult? How come, like, listen, I've heard insults for white people. Why is no one using alabaster? That's so much better than any, like, most of them I've ever heard. Alabaster is so much better. It's such a better insult. Use that instead. He was wearing black nail polish. I was wearing black nail polish with red crosses on it. Nope, that was spelled polish right. This is breaking my brain. Yeah, I guess, I said sadly. Draco also put his hand on mine sexily. I smiled sadly with my black lipstick. The problem is, I have to seduce Voldemort. I'll have to go back in time. Draco started to cry sadly. Vampire hugged him. It's okay, Abobi. He said finally. But what about me? You're not going to break up or anything, are you? Of course not, I gasped. Really? He asked. Sure, I said. We French sexily. Vampire looked at us longingly. Ah, so the bone chair was also a cuck chair. I see. There's a lot of cuck chairs in this series. Sorry. Then I took off Draco's MCR shrift and seductively took off his pants. He was hung like a Stallone. Oh god, I usually do like this is maybe the most goblin laugh that I've ever done. Like I'll laugh and I'll laugh differently. This is causing a unique kind of laugh I've never done before. I am goblin laughing. Oh my god. He had replaced the vampire tattoo that said NOB on it. Black roses were around it. He gasped. He looked exactly like Gerard Way. Vampire took a Vito camera. I had said it was okay before. Sure, okay. I took off my clothes, then we were in for the rid of our life. So Nafuan, all you have to do is just link them to my stream. I'm sure there'll be no negative consequences whatsoever. No consequences whatsoever to that decision. Okay. We started freeching as we climbed into the coffin. He put his Spock in my you-know-what, and passively we did it. Oh, I love you, Ebobi. Oh, let me feel you. I need to feel you. He screamed as we got an orgasm. We watched Vampire filmed everything perfectly. Suddenly, what the fuck are you doing? It was Snope and Professor McGoggle. Professor McGoggle. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, especially when Vampire films the passive coffin sex with someone who's hung like a Stallone. Yep, Professor McGoggle. McGoggle. Chapter 29. So that's fuck up. You're just jealous because you preps. So fuck you, Raven. You rock girl. Thanks for the help. MCO rock 666 exclamation mark 11111111. Oh yeah, no, they would explain. Hey, you say that, but I am Fuan. I am 35 years old. So like, they might be in the age bracket for this. You never know. Yeah, Snope and Professor McGoggle. There's 34 chapters, but according to the bar on the side, we are like halfway. At some point I'll stop. I don't know when. We'll see. We'll see what this chapter's in for. I got a little bit more to go, though I do feel myself slowly crumbling to dust. Oh my Satan! We screamed as we jumped out of the coffin. Snap and Professor McGonagall. Yes. Oh yes, all you porn lovers. You mean all these McGonagalls. Come now, Preacher McGoggle. Oh, what was isn't there like one of those like dorky nerd guys who did that like you come now. Like, have you guys ever seen those gifs of like, I understand a lot of people doing like, a lot of bondage people are nerds, and this is definitely somebody trying to be like some dorky guy trying his best to be like, you come now. But it's basically that, but Preacher McGongle. Whenever I pull out my McGongle, people do come now. Okay. Yeah, okay, comes. Yeah, like, here's the thing. Like, there are people that can do it right, and there's nothing wrong with doing it wrong. It's just that, like, yeah, the skinny white guy. Like, hold on. Hold on. If I'm gonna, okay. You come now, GIF. Can I? What am I going? Oh, that's all porn. Maybe it's just like you now, GIF. There we go. Suit? I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Hey, no, I found it. Oh, of course it was Tumblr.com. Thank you, Tumblr.com, for having this GIF. Oh, perfect. There we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it's this guy. Like, I understand. Listen, nerdy guy's got a dom too. I understand, but this guy looks like a Mormon who just came back from his mission, and he's about to tell some fine lady he's about to soak in her, you know? Yeah, that guy is gonna tell you all about Kolob. Holy shit. Really care now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave that on the screen though. That's fine. Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh wait, the head's missing. Hold on. I need to make a homunculus. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I need to make a very specific homunculus. There we go. Excellent. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Perfect. Oh, it's like he's really there. It's like he's really there. Excellent. Perfect. Oh. We did guiltily. We left the room putting on our clothes. Snoop, the good old D-O-double-G, garbled the... Hold on. Snoop garbled the caramel and put it in his pocket. That's a thing Snoop would do. You're right, Cheers. Oh, hey, what the fuck? Vampire shooted angrily. Yeah, Buster, what the fuck are you going to do with the fucking camera? Draco demanded, all protective, looking at me longly with his gothic red eyes. Look, Dumbledore knows your little secret, and if you do this again, then you will go to St. Mango, so give back to camera 111111. Ha ha ha, the mystery of magic thinks it's crazy. There is no way they will believe him. Snoop laughed meanly. I can't do a Snoop voice, I'm sorry. Yeah, so shut your mouth, you incensed fools, yelled Professor McGoggle. She made us come. Oh no, she made us come into a weird... with white stones all around it. There were all these weird tools in it. Draco started to cry all sexily and sexative. Get it? Cause he's a sex bomb law. Tom fell not rules for lift, but not as much as Gerard, your sex on legs. I love you, you fucking rock, marry me 111. I started to cry tears of blood. It happens in Vampire Chronicles. Raven said so. Okay, so fuck you, one. Vampire took out a black handkerchief. A handkerchief made for clowns is a handkerchief. And started to wipe my red eyes. And then he and Snoop took out guns using magic. They started to shoot each other angrily. None of the bullets got out of each other. I took out my wand. Crozio, I shouted. Snap started to scram. He dropped the gun, but it was too late. Both of them have run out of ballets. I stopped the curse. Professor McGoogle did a spell so that we were all chained up. She took out a box of tools. Then she said, "Okay, Cerberus, I'm going to go now." She left. Snap started to laugh evilly. The vampire started to cry. It's okay, Annalby, said Draco. Evergreen will be all right. Remember the CDO you took of Snake? Snape laughed again. And then he took out some whips. And you know what with that, I believe we will end My Immortal there tonight. We still have 14 more chapters, which are, they're like extra. Oh no, these last. There's like a lot. Okay, these last ones are really long. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I saw some red text I'm confused about. I think there's like a weird hacker subplot that somebody later tried to insert in. I'll have to figure out what's up with that. But yeah. So everybody, I will expect a 3-page book report from everybody, you know. The lesson's called Who is the Smexiest Vampire? You will need to have that prepared for next stream. So just letting you know. Yes. Listen. I'm not going to stop halfway through. You know what, Fuber, you pass A+, 100%. Like, I've been wanting to do this for 5 years, like 5 to 6 years, like 5 to 5 to 6 years ish, basically. I'm not going to fucking stop. I'm like Mala didn't raise a bitch. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this. I don't care. But yeah. Also, Foliage I think just doesn't work because I think unfortunately Twitch took away the APIs for that. So yeah, let's go to the chatting screen, everyone. Hold on. I need to really quick though. One thing I need to do is I need to take a screenshot. But I need to take a very there we go. Let's see. I need to wait. Hold on. There we go. All right, I need to take a screenshot when the GIFs align. Let's go to the chatting screen. I'm off to the side now. This is fine. Scoot. Yay! Thanks for coming, everybody. I had a lot of fun. God, this really is the most fanfic of all time. I understand a lot of you are like, how are you not exploding? How are you not exploding? How can you do this? How can you do this? And the answer is, I love it. I love garbage. I crave garbage. Garbage delicious. But yeah, thanks for coming, everybody. Schedule-wise, tomorrow. Oh, good. It's Thursday. My bad. Nothing today. Also, happy Halloween. Oh no, it's gonna be for another hour. Never mind. I forgot I changed my schedule. Saturday, more Katamari. Sunday, I will be painting something. I don't know what yet, but I will be painting something. Probably some Trench Crusade. I got some Trench Crusade models I need to put together. But yeah. Thank you, nerds, for coming. And I will see you all on Saturday. So I'm going to cut the YouTube people loose. Bye, YouTube people. Bye-bye.